We're back because yesterday was so much fun and so weird, we decided why not do it again.
Frosted Flex in the house!
Unedited Google Doc right here. That's me, Eric Ruby. We got Espo ready for vacation. He's going to Cancun. And my guy Flex with the tie-dye today.
Yeah, we rocking it.
We got good vibes, guys.
Bring Gorilla with us, baby, in the house.
Keep them coming, guys. If you missed yesterday's watch-along, I would go watch the third quarter because the only time the sun showed life is when I started getting roasted alive by this chat. So if you feel the need to do that again, you can feel free to do that. But let's have some fun. Hit that like button, everybody. Thank you for being here. It's Suns, it's Clippers, it's round 2. How we feeling, guys?
I love that they are starting with a shot of the ocean because they're like, nobody wants to see downtown LA.
It's been a really long shot.
Just depressing.
Okay,
right?
quick thought. What year was this video taken?
I'm going to say 2015.
I was thinking 14.
I always love that you can watch them and you can go, oh, that was taken during this kind of game, or this city shot is X amount of years old because that place hasn't been there.
Ogre, what's up? Buddha, what's up? Stefan, Jacob. Oh my goodness, everybody. Hello,
Bones
Nate.
Highland, Terrence Man, Amir Coffee, PJ Tucker, and Mason Plumlee.
They don't even have
what's up with his hair?
An updated PJ Tucker image. That's how often he's been not playing.
That's him in the 76ers uniform there.
That is.
Wait.
Huh?
Yeah, that's a different uniform.
That's a different uniform. And why does he have gray hair?
I don't know.
Haven't we all aged this season? Leave the man alone.
Oh my goodness. Woo. Nate says only watching to see Gerald gets hammered. Gerald will be on at some point. Gerald will be on at some point.
Gerald's working on his buzz in the other room.
We're going to get G money here.
Dude, I was dying when pregame started and Gerald was just sitting there like this, drinking a beer. Espo has his hat on and the shirt.
I'm ready for summer
We got
league.
Cuban Pete over here. We had G Money drinking.
Should they change the Frank Vogel lower to last season with the Suns?
Yo,
Frank started the season and had a full head of hair. Not anymore.
I was going to say that. He looked like he losing some hair.
Louis asking, where's Lindsay? Lindsay might pop on. She prefers to take notes during the game.
So
we prefer to just
Royce
chop
getting
it
the
up.
start instead of Grayson. Do we like it?
Yeah,
I like it.
I mean,
like
it paid
it.
off there. He got the.
I mean, I don't know if now's the time to do a bunch of experimenting, but I'm okay with Frank just doing something.
Yeah,
just do something.
I think Grayson's just a little off. I think he's dealing with. I think he's dealing with a little bit of soreness in that hip, and so
What the hell?
I wouldn't read too much into this, but for today, I like it.
Yeah, we'll see what happens next game, right? Because that Kings game is the most important game out of the last 3.
They go Brad tying his shoe, boy. I tell
look, him and Bones are both high tying his shoe.
both of them. These
It's a
guys,
tie-off.
man.
All right,
These
Bones
guys,
killed him.
man. Look at these guys.
You think Brad would have more practice tying his shoe by this point? He'd be faster at it.
I've never seen a guy tie his shoe more in the
Royce
game.
with some good defense to steal right off the
you
bat.
good?
Give it a book. Let him cook. Give him a 3.
Espo has Devin Booker first field goal 3-pointer. Lindsay has Devin Booker first field goal.
Brad,
period.
you hit him in the corner. Damn it.
Well, fade and a foul. Okay,
Foul.
you're still alive.
So
You're still
alive,
alive.
dog. You're still alive.
He had book behind him wide open.
He did.
Michael, yes, Nurk is in tonight. So Royce O'Neal subbing in for Grayson Allen. Eubanks no longer in the starting lineup. Thank you. Jusuf Nurkic is back in. For the Clippers, Amir Coffee, PJ Tucker, Mason Plumlee, Bones Highland, and Terrence Mann. That is the 5 for the Clippers.
Them boys about to get busy.
I always want to say Miles Plumlee.
I know.
One of my
the same thing too.
One of my prized possessions is a signed Miles Plumlee basketball.
Is that
my
right,
dad got me.
dog?
Yeah.
I have 2 signed Miles Plumlee jerseys.
All right, way to just one up me, Mr.
Plum
I worked for the
dog.
Sun.
You want me to one up you again? I was just talking to him the other day on IG.
Oh, that's weird.
He's married. He lives off the grid, basically. He's
Does
full
he do
of
real estate
tattoos
now? It seems like he would do real estate.
No,
He's off the
No,
grid.
I'm just kidding. He just made a bunch of money.
No,
He's
he's
fine.
like
I want to
he
do
got a
that
pretty
for
good
you.
contract.
I want to do that for you.
he and I are gonna do an
Off the
interview in
grid.
the off.
Yeah, I want to do that for you. I want to live off the grid. Bill, give me one of them little. Have somebody put them in a little tree house or something.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm with that.
I would love to live off the grid. PHNX off the grid. We just spent an entire summer
How would
recording
that work?
ourselves.
You wouldn't have internet. That's
No,
the point
but
of
it would
off
be like
the
it'd be
grid.
like
That's
a
my
documentary.
problem. That's what's holding me back from off the grid. How am I see the Suns game?
I want to own a tiny house.
If I have that's
Tiny
what I'm
house?
saying.
Yeah.
I
Tiny
make
house would be
that
cool.
too.
I want a
make that
tiny
That's
too.
like
house.
your main house or like the house that you go to when you're sick of your big house?
I want my wife has already shot this down, but I want a tiny house. That's just I've always thought.
I'm
that
intrigued
would
by
be
that
nice.
too.
I want to
Okay.
get rid of all my shit.
Sorry to get back to basketball here.
Yeah, sorry guys.
Royce O'Neal in the starting lineup. 2 turnovers for the Suns so far, trying to force the ball to Royce in the corner with
I
passes
hate it.
way too high.
I hate it.
You don't want to put
Stop
somebody in and
forcing things.
PJ Tucker offensive.
I don't
rebound,
think
put it back
PJ
in.
Tucker has scored all this season.
No,
he
I
just
don't
dropped
think so.
2 in the first.
This is a PJ
I love
Tucker
PJ,
masterclass.
so-
Hey, I want to see PJ and Book go at it, just for old time's sake.
Oh yeah,
Book, 3.
Now you shoot it, Book.
Ooh,
Good
nice
job,
pass.
Royce. I like that. Make that work. Come on, man.
You
We
gotta
gotta
hit that
make
shot.
that work.
Jacob says, I know Espo hates plus minus, but Grayson had the best plus minus yesterday, only a -2.
Mhm.
Yeah.
It's about to be 7-2, guys.
I told
Time out.
I told y'all to listen until they prove otherwise. Nothing's easy for this team, man.
Man.
Remember how quick it went from
But yeah,
from this
but-
to 17.
Yeah, no. But I honestly yesterday felt it was just. I don't feel worried here. Yesterday felt like it was just different. They were very disconnected on both ends. I don't know what the hell they're doing there.
Something's up, man.
Yeah, I mean we know
Okay.
Something's up.
something's up.
A disconnected team is a dangerous team to themselves.
It's crazy how they were just connected, last week, and now all of a sudden it's just.
It's like that iPhone charger where you have to like balance it at a certain place to get the charge to flow through, but it only stays for like 30 seconds. You have to readjust it. That's the Phoenix Suns. Leo with a 499 super chat. Thank you. Says Espo dressed up like Dennis Nedry from Jurassic Park. I know the reference.
Yes.
I don't know how to pronounce the name, but
the
it is
guy
true.
that played Newman in Seinfeld.
Newman, yeah. And you've got the dinosaur shirt on as well. Elite fit, Espo. Elite fit.
This was from the Summer League 2023 collection.
Summer League 2023.
I mean, what are we doing?
Some bad shots.
Every shot that we've taken so far today seems like a bad shot.
Yeah.
It looks rushed.
I mean, that's just like, you can't have a game like last night and then start off the next game. I mean, guess you can because it's happening, but it's just so deflating. And you're going to let Bones Highland do that to you, man.
It's 10-2, gentlemen. Hey, Frank took
Eli?
a timeout faster tonight.
Hey, somebody learned from their mistakes, maybe.
God.
Yeah, this is wild, man. At the end of the day, what I'm seeing right now is a team that mentally is completely disconnected.
Yeah.
We know it ain't talent. We know it ain't talent. We know that these guys can. It's just, yeah, man. I mean, I'm. This is why when we were having talks, and I'm gonna be the first one to say it, Espo. When you talk about deals in the offseason in the past, whether it was bringing in Chris Paul and getting rid of Kelly Oubre or KD for McKellen or Brad Beal, any deal you talk about, chemistry and continuity and just having the right mix is something that is not talked about enough when you start talking about trading players. Sometimes the talent is significantly better, but if it doesn't mesh the right way and there's disconnection, it's all for nothing, man. And so what I'm looking at right now is a bunch of guys that I don't know if they mesh the right way. I just don't.
At what point? And I hate to do this with any person because you're not in the locker room. You don't know what's on the inside here, but at what point do you have to start questioning Hart a little bit? Like, isn't this a pride thing too?
Yeah.
Like, coming out after what you did the other night, coming out down 10-2 in this game to, a bunch of guys that are second and third string guys. Let's not mince words here.
Mm-hmm.
That's a pride thing. That's a
G League
pride
team.
thing, right?
Yeah.
I mean, how is that? I don't know. At some point to me, it's, do you want it? Do you actually want this?
Yeah,
They
no.
don't. They don't.
Yeah, it's weird, man, because you guys, I love you guys. You guys are my brothers. You got my family. We do shows together, and if we all were dealing, if we were all like before the show started, if there was a disconnect and you were having a bad day and I'm having a bad day and Eric's having a bad day, and then we just come on and do a show, whether people want to believe it or not, the reality is that seeps into everything. That seeps in.
No, but it's.
Like
I think it depends. Like, you can have a bad day and you can not be at your A game, but at the same time, you can't let it like show.
That's true.
But, like you can't let it overtake everything else.
Correct.
You can once or twice, right? We're all human.
Yeah, it happens.
We've been there. It's happened on the show from time to time, but it can't become a repeated pattern because that's when it's not just a bad day, it's a bad attitude.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it's it's human nature.
It's a balance.
Yeah.
You give people grace when they've earned it, and if somebody continues to show up night in and night out and play unbothered and give their best, they might have a bad night every once in a while. Superstars have bad nights. Role players have bad nights. But it doesn't matter as much when they're so consistent on the other end. But when there's no consistency and it's only up and down all the time, as it's 12-4 Clippers now with 8 minutes left to go in the first, it's harder to forgive that.
Yeah.
And so, like, maybe they don't like each other as much as you would hope. Maybe they do, and it's just a basketball thing. Like that. At the end of the day, you can't let any of that really show on the court if it's not positive.
I wouldn't say. Listen, I don't get the feeling that they don't like each other.
Yeah.
I just get the feeling that it's pretty simple, man. Basketball is about rhythm. It's about continuity. I'll tell y'all a story. I'll tell y'all a quick story.
Story time with Flex.
Yeah, I loved it. Yeah, let's go, Royce.
Royce O'Neal layup alert.
I played in a tournament up in Newburgh, New York. Pretty big tournament. A lot of really good ball players, Division I ball players. It's a good tournament. And we made it to the championship. It was over a weekend. And I'm playing on a team that's got Division I ball players. We basically got the best talent in the tournament. It's not even close. We make it to the championship, and we're playing a team from upstate New York. And when they came out on the court, I was laughing. I'm like, there's no way this is who we playing. For lack of better words, it looked like they had 12 John Stocktons. Straight up. And I
believe so you could connect with the people who should say 12 Eric Rubies.
12 Eric
Please
Rubies.
do not. That's too far. Don't compare me to John Stockton. Okay.
So
that's too far.
I just meant in complexion.
Okay.
So
that's fair enough.
So we got 12 dudes that are up in age, and they don't look like they're super athletic or nothing like that. And by the way, the guy that I'm with at the tournament is 6'5", 260, was a former NFL tight end for the Steelers, played at the University of Cincinnati. Like, this is the talent we got. And I'm laughing, and Espo, they beat the dog shit out of us. You know why? Came on the court, them dudes didn't even have to speak to each other. They look at each other, they doing backdoor cuts, pin down, bing, 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 bing. And we're looking at each other like, yo, what's the problem? We're more talented. But they were more connected.
They were a team.
They were more connected. This is kind of where I think this team is right now. They got all the talent in the world. Yeah. But there are times where they look completely disconnected.
Yeah, I mean, it could even be simple as boiling it down to pickup. If you're playing 5-on-5 and one team is 5 dudes who all play the same position, haven't played together that much, and another 5 is 5 friends who all complement each other and have been playing basketball together for years, but they're technically worse than the other team, they're still probably going to win.
Yeah.
Like, it's at the basic level of basketball, as Royce O'Neal doesn't tie the game
2 for 1, buddy. Come on.
Another chance.
Come on, buddy.
All right, a couple offensive
go
rebounds.
corners.
My book.
Shoot that, book. Come on, give me 3 more. There we go.
We'll take that. A little 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Buddha 199 super chat. Thank you, Buddha.
It's my fault.
Check out my messages about the nicknames, tourney. Buddha, I don't know where you sent those messages. If you can tell me where you sent them, we'll check them out. But that does sound like fun. So just let me know where that is, because I don't see it on Twitter or on this live stream. So let me know, Buddha.
Book, come back up.
They're 2 of 8 from 3 tonight.
It's a tie game.
Book got both of them, right?
Yeah.
They've been taking some tough shots.
Hey, guys, I'm going to give you some positive. listen, tonight, you're not going to get much positive tonight. No matter what happens tonight, if they win by 50, it really doesn't matter. Book, give me that. Let's go.
Bang. All right.
Okay,
Book.
that's a positive.
That's a
If Book
positive.
can get rolling.
Yeah.
Hopefully that carries over.
For the listeners, for the people, how many we got up in here?
Oh, we got a cool 256
Let's go,
right now, baby.
256.
Hey, hit that like button. Subscribe to PHNX. We're going to have a post-game show after this as well.
Hit the like button,
Gerald and
guys.
Lindsay will be back.
Yes. Here's what I'm going to say. And I was on the phone all night last night. I didn't go to sleep till about 3:30. But, last night sucked, Espo. But this is just my opinion. The Suns will win tonight. I don't care how they win. They're going to win tonight. They win tonight. And then they're going to play the Kings on Friday. And I truly believe they're going to beat the Kings. And then they're going to probably play a team that's not playing anybody on Sunday, Minnesota. I believe the Suns are going to win the next 3. And I truly believe that the Pelicans have a nightmare schedule. I think they're going to lose one of the next 3. You got the Sacramento Kings tomorrow, followed by a Warriors team that's fighting to be the 9 seed over the Lakers, and then a Lakers team the next night. And so, I think they'll lose one of those games, and ironically enough, for all the nonsense, I think the Suns team is going to end up 6th in the Western Conference. They'll get a week off.
Back into it a little bit.
Yeah, they'll back into the 6th seed. They'll get a week off. If I had to guess, I think they're going to play Minnesota. I think tonight is a big game. Can we look at that?
Minnesota, Denver?
Yeah, Minnesota, Denver. If Denver wins tonight, they pretty much lock in.
28-26 Minnesota end of the first, or is that, I need to refresh. Okay. 36-33 Minnesota with 5:49 left to go in the second.
Okay, this is a huge game because if Denver wins this game, I believe Denver pretty much has the clear path to the 1 seed. And so now you got OKC and Minnesota fighting for 2-3, but OKC takes the 2 spot. Minnesota drifts down to 3. So, yeah, I mean, for all the headaches this regular season has been, I'm trying to spin this a little positive. I still think the Suns will get the 6th seed. And they'll have a first-round matchup potentially with a Timberwolves team that they match up well against. Yeah. And so, let's not. Yesterday sucked, but you got to flush that. You got to move on. You got to play the games in front of you. And if you can end up with the 6th seed, I'll take that.
I don't have plumbing strong enough to keep flushing these things off flags.
I got you, dog.
I think it's a positive. You could wind up, ass backwards into the 6th seed, and okay, great. And then maybe you get a draw that you like in Minnesota. But you still need to go out and figure out how to win those 4 and put it together. And, I need to see this team play connected. And even when I do, I still, like we said in pregame, I still got that voice in my head going, yeah, but we've seen the wheels completely fall off. So I don't think I'm going to feel comfortable at any point in this postseason.
Yeah,
there is no being comfortable with this team.
Agreed.
Ever. There's just not. Devin Booker looks comfortable, though. 11 points, 4 6 from the field, 3 of 5 from 3 so far. Suns leading scorer. Also, Bobby, $10 super chat. Thank you guys for the super chat. If you want your comments read for sure, go ahead and super chat us any amount. 275 of you in here right now. Hit that like button. Stick around for postgame after this. Bobby says, hi, guys. I want to say I'm upset with players sitting out again, especially in the last couple of weeks. For any team which players are really hurt, play if not hurt. Like you, Kawhi. Wuss.
Hey, I'm not going to complain tonight.
No, I might complain tonight because the Suns don't play as well against teams who don't play their best players.
Look, they played Paul George last night. You still got your teeth kicked in. At this point,
Kev, shoot that.
I'll take it if I can get it. Yeah.
See, why doesn't he take the first one? That's the being too unselfish. Take the first one.
Is it unselfish, or is he just not wanting to take certain shots right now?
I mean, that looked unselfish, but it also looked, to your point, like he didn't want to take the shot. So it could be a little bit of both there, but that's a clean look, and the unselfishness led to not a good look at all.
I'm at the point where if you want to be a superstar, and I'm talking to multiple people, go out and be a superstar. I don't want excuses. This is why you have a quote unquote big 3. It's this time of year. It's these kind of games that you need. Yeah. Show up. Do your job.
Yeah. So I mean, it was let's go, Eric.
EG, no good.
Way to go. Way to go. Good
pass.
Nice pass. Hit that shot, please.
Come on, Kev.
Give
Lots
him
of
again.
boards tonight.
Nurk's been on the on the glass.
Nurk's important, man. You know, if you don't think Nurk is important, just go look at the tape from yesterday.
Well, you say, we talk about them not feeling connected. We've talked about it. He's connective tissue for this team.
Yes, he is.
Especially offensively.
Yeah, yes, he is. Nurk is very important to this basketball team. I might even say that, and I know people are probably going to bug out when I say this, but I think dark horse MVP of this team is Nurk.
Yeah.
When you look at how bad they are when he doesn't play, it looks night and day. And I'm going to say something that people may think I'm crazy for saying this. I think as simple as Nurk playing yesterday would have made that game a whole different game.
Well, yeah, at the beginning, because they kept running things through Drew Eubanks in a way that they ran it with Nurk, and it didn't work because he's not that guy.
Yeah.
So I think part of this is the offense is very predicated on his ability to pass.
That's a fact.
So Buddha's idea was to take 4 choices each quarter of the nicknames that I got for yesterday's watch along, and then take the winner of each poll and put them in a final poll.
Okay. I like
so
that.
poll 1 right now.
Let's go, Dad, baby.
Dad Young is the backup
Okay, baby. Frank, thank you.
Damn,
Welcome,
did he just find like did he get the truth serum or something? Like what happened? What did he find?
I think he finally started listening to us.
Or did somebody else say, change your rotations or we're going to change?
Damn, dog.
Bones Highland
Let's
going
go,
off.
Bones. I love Bones Highland.
was
Always
bad.
have.
Have you
was bad
heard his
rotation.
album?
No, he was a rapper?
Yeah, he got an album.
My boy
Bones Thug the
Bones.
Harmony.
That's funny. No, but he actually does have an album.
Does he really?
Yeah, he
Bones?
does. I swear.
He cold?
He's all right. Okay, so here's round 1 for the nicknames. We got White Noise, Eric Rubanks, Ghost of PHNX Past, and Slenderman.
That's
so
what's the rules again? Those 4 are per
those
quarter?
4, and then whoever wins this will be put in the final poll. So we're gonna do 4
Oh,
polls,
every
and the
quarter.
winners are gonna be put against
Top
each
4.
other.
Ooh, I like it.
Yeah, I'll probably do it a little bit faster than each quarter to get that last one, but that one will be up for a
Say
little
those
bit.
4 again. What's the 4?
White Noise,
White Noise.
Eric Rubanks, Ghost of PHNX Past, and Slenderman. I might need some help remembering some of them later when I make the next poll. Obviously, I remember Frosted Flex, Retired Sammy Sosa, Unedited Google Doc.
Green Gorilla.
Green Gorilla. I'm gonna put like some of the best ones. I want to like spread them out a little bit too.
I like
so
this.
I'm right now.
I'm going with
White Noise
White Noise.
is winning. Rubanks is in 3rd. Slenderman is 2nd.
I love White Noise. I think that's funny.
It is funny.
That is funny.
And I
love the
I
unedited
religiously
Google
use
Doc.
like White Noise too. I love that.
2020.
Unedited Google Doc is one of my favorites.
That one makes
so
you have
funny.
to think at
Yeah,
first.
it's like, hold on. Oh,
I
yeah.
get that.
Yeah, that one's
I
funny.
like that one.
So Grayson in along with Thad, and then Eric Gordon also out there with Book and KD.
Dad taking a 3? Ooh, it almost went in. That was decent
Could you imagine
form.
if Thad Young just starts hitting threes?
That was decent form.
Hi, Craig.
Oh, Craig.
Hi, Craig. You want to talk about the Suns, Craig?
Not at all.
Fair enough.
How they doing?
2020.
So not as bad as yesterday, but no Paul George, no Kawhi, no James Harden, no Russell Westbrook. PJ Tucker started. They had to use his silhouette
Well,
from the
basically,
76ers days.
basically, their top 7 players are all out.
What's with the NBA?
Yeah.
Guys just sit out all the goddamn time.
Yeah.
Can I ask you that? Because
Hey,
that shit doesn't
well-
happen in hockey.
Yeah, they try to make a rule to stop it, but they don't care.
No,
It's just it's craziness. And think about this, Craig. You're right. Some kid is in the arena for the first time in his life to see one of the 7 guys, and they're all out.
yeah, but they get Amir Coffee and PJ Tucker. Damn it!
It's like, hey, Dad, is Kawhi gonna play? No, but PG's gonna play. No, he's not. How about Harden? No, he's not either. How about Westbrook? No.
Hannibal Lecter vibes there.
Now, Craig just said I have Hannibal Lecter vibes in this.
He got the
We are eating our
Cubano
own
feeling
here right now. They're down 25-23.
Not as bad as yesterday.
No, but Devin Booker seems to be the only one that's found any rhythm offensively. All right.
So you got Grayson Allen, Eric Gordon, Durant, Booker, and Thad Young on the court. Grayson
Come on,
Allen off the
Grayson.
bench pulls up from 3, and he misses
Grayson-
that.
Grayson- for 14
Grayson is
now?
struggling. No, more than that. He was. I think it was he over 14 last night after
I don't-
to end
I
the
don't
game.
remember what
And
it was. It was
I
not
think it was
good.
0 for 5 and 0 for 8, so 30
Can I,
at 14.
can I put a little tinfoil hat on?
Sure.
He's doing this on purpose.
Get off my corner. He's trying
doing
to
this on
tank his own
purpose.
value.
Tank his own value so that it makes sense when he signs for less with the Suns this summer. Matt Ishbia can slide him that dirty UWM money right under the table.
Hey. He's just going to give him a 0 APR mortgage, all right?
and Matt, my voicemail inbox is full, so sorry. Mark says, what the fuck am I watching? I don't know if you're talking about the Suns, but right now you're watching the PHNX Suns Watchalong.
I hope he's talking about the game and not
260 of you in here right now, guys. We appreciate all of you being here. A therapy session, celebratory, anything like that. Make sure you hit that like button.
all of them are going, what the hell am I watching right now?
Yeah, fair enough.
One way or another.
I mean, you hop in here, you see you see a casting from Jurassic Park. You see a poll that says white noise, Eric Rubanks, Ghost of PHNX Pass, and Slenderman.
I'm sorry, go ahead.
No, I'm just saying it makes sense to question what's going on.
I like that young man for this team.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, there's little things that he does, just like right there. His ability to play defense, get a steal, bring the ball up, pass the ball. I think he fits well with this basketball team.
Why did it take last night to get to this point?
I don't know.
The theory was they don't want to kill Eubanks' confidence. A lob to Daniel Tice, my life is over.
That was some bad rotation.
Yeah. They're like, we don't want to kill Drew Eubanks' confidence because we might need him in the playoffs. And it's like, well, what kills somebody's confidence more?
Well, was last night the end of Possum?
Maybe.
Was last night like, okay, dog, no more
possuming.
playing games. This is what we gonna do.
They played dead more effectively than a possum could last night.
Yeah.
Like I don't know, man. If this was some Machiavellian scheme that they were holding out on, and now they're like, oh, we're unveiling it. Ugh.
Yeah, it would be kind of crazy. I will say this: I would not be shocked if this is. This is what I want to see in the playoffs.
Yeah.
I wouldn't mind Roy starting. I wouldn't mind Grayson coming off the bench, and I wouldn't mind Thad being the first center off the bench. So
we've been saying that.
We've been saying it forever. I don't know why it took so long.
I don't
know why it took so long.
For a team that already doesn't have a lot of chemistry with your big three because of all the injuries at the beginning of the season, it's tough to start making changes now, even if they're the right moves. So here we are. It is, I believe, 28-25. And
hey, where's
Suns are
Lindsay,
up.
man?
Where's Lindsay?
What's she doing with them cupcakes?
Oh yeah, hey Lindsay.
Okay, all right.
you're
I just
eating
want
it
to
right
make
now.
sure I want to make sure you ain't forget me with that little caramel joint.
Okay. She's just over there eating them.
I'm cutting them in half so I can eat them.
I'm cutting them in half so I can eat all 4 pieces. All right, so
I need that little caramel joint.
Where are we in the pasty white guy poll?
Okay, so pasty white guy poll. I'm going to wrap up this first round. 73 votes. White noise running away with it. 42%. Eric Rubanks moved into second, 22%. Slenderman at third with 20%. Ghost of PHNX passed 17%.
You can't be Slenderman because that's
yeah,
now
no.
Wemby.
White noise.
Okay, so white noise moves around. Yeah, so white noise moves on to the final poll.
It sounds like one of those End One mixtape names because he used to
I'll take
talk
it.
a lot of
Listen,
shit.
White
Like
noise goes kind of
noise.
White noise.
White noise kind of goes crazy. Like as some of these are purely funny, some of these I'm like,
white
should I start
noise might
calling
be your
myself
rapper
this?
name.
Hey,
That might be the name of the album or something. White noise.
Hold on.
That's
Now we
Casper the
spit.
Friendly Rapper.
Now we spit. All right.
You know, I hate. Okay, I have a nickname, but my nickname is like the laziest a nickname could be. Right?
Oh, my bad. See, this is dangerous. Oh, we got a whole spread. This is like a little.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's how this works.
Yeah, look.
All right, Lindsay's on the watch along, guys.
Look at this.
So I cut them into 4s.
Okay.
So technically we all can't try all of them because you can't go shorter than 4 with the cupcake. But you can have split evenly 4 slices of said cupcakes.
That's what I like.
So you
With
can
that.
try all the different ones. The Samoa's here, the
Ooh,
cookie dough.
So I'm allowed to take one of these and one of these?
Yeah,
we're-
and one of these and one of those.
We're breaking the
this.
first rule of podcasting.
I'm smacking
Don't
this.
eat on
Smash
camera.
like for PHNX Suns ASMR. We'll do it. We'll do off-season content if this hits.
Smacking this.
So these are just for us. I don't have to say
These are all for us.
Oh my god.
Oh, okay. We'll see. All right, I'm gonna go for the red velvet, guys. Just stick with us, okay? It's been a long season.
It's been a long day.
Yo, that caramel, vanilla. Oh, that's slamming.
Ooh, that cookie dough hit.
Mm-hmm.
All right, sorry guys.
Red velvet time. bad boy.
Espo, you want to switch plates?
Nothing like chewing into a microphone.
Switch plates. All right, guys. Thank you for joining us. If you're hopping in now, we're eating some cupcakes. We're having fun here.
Yeah.
Kev said, Eric, when I said white noise, I meant it as your podcasting handle. It's kind of hard. Like, I can't lie. It goes pretty crazy, Kev.
Okay.
I think Kev is my number one supporter. Like, non-family
Is that
related.
your dad?
No, it's not, because non-family related. My dad is in there with his actual name. Kev is just Kev. Kev is always showing love. So I appreciate you, Kev.
So if the sun's going on a run while eating cupcakes.
We have to keep eating
We
cupcakes.
got to keep eating cupcakes.
You're not getting this kind of content anywhere else, folks. Nowhere else.
No, this is top-notch stuff right here. You're getting the cupcake game. You're getting in-depth Phoenix Suns coverage. Look at that, EG with the left hand
And
and
one. And he got hit in
And
the
he got
face.
hit in the nose.
Why do you need Eddie Johnson when you can have us eating cupcakes? Clip that and put it on
outside shots.
tomorrow.
Hey, Beanbag with a new one says Magic Eraser.
Hey.
And he says we have the same hat. This is my favorite hat. I wear this hat probably 5 days a week.
Espo,
I love this hat.
you want one of these?
Sure.
I love you too, Kev. Love you too.
Kev, I'm not okay with this support for Eric.
Bro.
E-Money, what you got over there?
Oh,
I'm
Samoa?
good. I'm good. No, I'm not.
I think I'm done, dude.
Yeah?
Those are really good. But
You don't want none of this red velvet?
I had some. I had one.
I'm smacking this red velvet.
Are these
You good with
OG's
that,
cupcakes?
bro?
Brother, I wish, Eli.
We're about to find out.
My dad says, I love you, son, no matter how many nicknames you have. Thanks, Dad.
Look at that, man.
Dude.
Look at what are we doing?
My dad called me Frosted Flex today.
I like that.
He said, we'll be
Let's
watching
go EG for the
Frosted
dunk.
Flex.
Ooh.
Or the dunk? Nah, this ain't Bahamas, bro.
Mm-hmm.
This ain't Bahamas. Yeah, and he just comments, I personally love Frosted Flex. So let's get round 2 of the nicknames going, all right?
All right, Frosted Flex.
So we'll throw Frosted Flex in there.
I wonder why I like Frosted Flex so much, though.
I don't know. It's funny. The alliteration.
Yeah. Let's go.
Hey, Grayson hit it.
10-point lead, just like
Hey,
that.
Liz, we going on a run. We need more cupcakes.
Cupcake run.
Yeah, and we're winning since we started eating, so we need more.
Hey, Espo, here you go. Kev says you're still the GOAT.
Yeah, there we go.
So there
That's
you go.
right.
There you go.
Now I just need Eric's dad to call me the GOAT, and we're good to
Dad,
go.
you can call Espo the GOAT. It's okay. It's okay.
You want me to move this to the table over there real quick? I will.
Do what you.
Yeah, 'cause
Flex,
I
this is
feel
your
like-
world. I'm just living in it,
I
brother.
feel like we about to get real sloppy.
What do you mean about to?
All right, so I've got Frosted Flex, retired Sammy Sosa. I think I'm going to keep unedited Google Doc and Gringo Rilla for the next one. So I need 2 more.
What were some of the other ones?
I know there were so many.
I mean, you could go 2 option polls too. You don't
yeah,
have to go 4.
yeah. Let's see if we can think of anything else. Larry, we're not slipping our shoes off. We will do ASMR. We will eat cupcakes. We'll roast me. Espo will slip his shoes off for you. I won't.
I need a super chat though.
Okay, Larry, what's your price?
I'm not. No.
What's your
My
price?
shoes aren't coming off. All right, not with socks.
Flex said he'll take his shoes. What's your price? What's your price? What? How much of a super chat do you have to get for you to take your shoes off?
Come on, this is not the game that we got to go into bid for Flex's feet.
$5. You cheap as hell.
Man.
You cheap as hell.
No.
I need another 100 likes.
Okay, we need 100 likes and 5 super chats.
Why are
Larry,
we doing this?
Flex will slip his shoes off.
No.
I'll take them all. I'm back.
Let's.
Hey, my dad says you're the GOAT.
There we go. You heard it here first. Eric Ruby's father likes me more than he likes his son.
I think
Updated 11.
knock off B Rabbit was one of them.
Yes,
What's your
knock off
dad's in the
B-Rabbit
chat?
was.
Yeah.
What's your dad's name?
Jeff.
What?
Jeff.
Jeff. My guy Jeff. Thank you for joining, man. It's a
He
pleasure.
watches all the time. He's always watching.
Jeff,
And my mom as well. My dad's just the one on the keyboard.
Jeff,
Okay.
it is a pleasure to have you here. I'll call you Mr. Ruby. I'll give you the
Mr. Ruby.
appropriate
I apologize, Mr.
respect.
Ruby.
And Mrs. Ruby, great to have you here as well.
Yes.
Shout out.
Yes.
All right, here's the 4 names. These. I might have to change my birth certificate to whatever wins. Frosted Flex, retired Sammy Sosa, White Nova, and knockoff B Rabbit.
White Nova.
Because
or not?
people are
So
commenting.
this is a knockout round.
Hold up. Somebody said easy money whiter.
I like that. one.
I think I might replace one of the two here with
Easy Money Whiter. I
All right,
like
what should I
that
knock
one.
out? White Nova.
White Nova
Yeah,
gone.
knock White Nova out.
This is gonna be a tough round.
It is.
You said,
I think you could also call him New Kid on the Block, but he's about as white as all those rappers too.
the
white stuff.
Oh, I remember that stuff, man. I remember that, man. That was a banger when it came out.
All right, second poll up in the chat.
Second poll. Give me them again. Run them
It's
down.
a 10-point
4.
lead, baby. And here's a little behind the scenes. Our boy Girth is going for another beer.
Damn.
Right now.
Give him a check.
Wow.
You can't do that. Can't do that.
Who is that?
Wow. That was.
I gave you the last one, Gerald. I wanted it for myself, and I gave it to you.
Can we talk
You're welcome.
about that? That was an unbelievable pass and an even better dunk.
And a
Yeah, that
great
was
dunk.
crazy. Who is that?
Yeah, I don't know who is that.
Number
See,
4.
I feel bad because I usually know who these guys are.
Yeah, but they're playing like they're
That's
14th and 15th guys.
Hold up. I'm going to the box score. Investigative journalism here. This is what Cronkite taught me. Is that Brandon Boston Jr.? It's Brandon
that was
Boston
Brandon
Jr.
Boston.
He had some hype.
Yeah, no,
He
he
has some
was
hype.
nice in college. Yeah, he was nice in college. I forgot about him. Yeah, they got him. He got some talent. Come on, EG, give me that. 3 more. Ooh.
I know it's 8, but I still don't like the rhythm of any of this.
My dad said, I still love Eric more, even if he has a moon tan. Now he's getting in on the roast.
Moontan, that's a great
Moontan.
nickname.
Oh my goodness.
That's okay, Mr. Ruby. He is your son. I'll
That's
let
fair.
I'll let it slide.
I would hope so. Guys, Frosted Flex is running away with this one. I might just have to end this poll now.
Oh, good pass. Good pass, Dad.
Frosted
Let's
Flex
go.
is so good.
Thaddeus is he's a good fit with us, man. Yeah, Frosted Flex is run away with this one. I think
don't know.
that
I
might
think
be
White
the.
Noise is going to win it all.
You think so?
Okay.
Yeah.
I don't know, dude. Frosted Flex, White Noise, Green Gorilla, and maybe unedited Google Doc.
Those are my favorite 4.
Those 4 might be
Those
there.
are
But
my
we gotta get
favorite
there. It's
4.
like March Madness. You gotta let it play out.
Yeah,
You know?
yeah.
Sometimes a 16 seed wins. It's
I,
rare.
I like those 4.
You realize this is binding, though. Whatever they vote, you
I
have
might
to
get
go.
That's my nickname?
confusing though, man.
Yeah,
like
that's
Flex and
fine.
Frosted Flex.
Yeah, I
like,
don't think I can
we
go by
got 2
Frosted Flex.
flexes.
I don't think I can go by Frosted Flex.
And
I
you
think
might
I can
have
go
to
by
give me
White
some
Noise.
We'll call you F
royalties.
squared.
I might need some royalties on that,
Some
bro.
royalties. Brother,
No,
I got
hold on.
What's up?
You're only called Flex in part because of me, so
That is
the
true.
royalty should come.
That's a great point. People don't know that story, but my man
shout out the
Espo,
phones, the radio station.
my man Espo is very integral part of the whole Flex, and now my whole family called me. My wife called me Flex. My son, you saw my son. My son
Dude,
calls me Flex.
I was talking to your son the other day. We were at the watch party out at Gila on, last Friday. And we were talking about, he's at ASU, we talking about school, what do you want to do? And he's like, yeah, maybe want to, go into business with Flex. And it's like I knew that he called you Flex. Like I was aware of the situation, but it's still so funny.
Is where,
I
right?
don't know if he's watching, but Malik the Freak, I'm in business with your pops.
Yeah, man.
Charles says you're not the most famous Flex I know.
Oh, who do you know? Funk Flex?
Maybe they know Funk
Charles,
Flex.
talk to me. Do you know Funk Flex?
Maybe Charles is Funk Flex.
Oh, man.
Oh, Nicholas says the Blizzard of Oz.
But it's got to be AWES.
Of Oz.
I do like that one. I do like that one. I do like that one.
I'm jealous, though.
I want to know who the Flex he knows. He
You
got
have
Yeah,
a
we'll
cool
see.
nickname. He's going to have a cool nickname. Espo is...
Nah, that's
is
legendary,
just,
bro.
I
It's just
get
your
it.
name at
But
this
it
point.
literally is. They just dropped a bunch of letters off my last name,
Yeah.
right?
Well, Flex is
Esperoni and
just...
cheese. That's what it says in here. Espo, you can't see the chat. My dad is asking you to ask me how many black belts I have and how many bones I've broken. He asked it a couple times. I don't
How
want
many
him to feel
black
ignored.
belts do you have, and how many bones have you broken?
I have 12.
You got 12 black
I have
belts?
12.
Damn,
And
dog.
I've broken 5 bones.
That's it.
Sheesh.
Well, not
weak.
including toes. I've torn ligaments in both my ankles.
You
I've got
gotta
about
have-
a dozen concussions.
You keeping up with me, brother?
You got to have one broken bone for each black belt. Otherwise, it doesn't count.
That's fair.
Ooh.
My nickname is ER. Well, not nickname. My initials are ER.
I
Makes
think
So
that's
I've
funny.
been close to double-digit times in my life, if not more.
Nice.
I've
Damn,
been to the
makes
ER
sense.
quite a bit.
My
Damn,
daughter.
12 black belts.
Charles says Flex Washington.
Flex
I
Washington.
don't know who that is.
I'll say.
Okay.
I'll say
But yeah,
this
I got
here.
I
Shout
started
out
karate when I
Flex
was,
Washington,
when I was
man.
3 years old.
My daughter started at about 4 in karate, so she's been
Dude, it's
doing it
good.
too.
It's good.
Yeah, she enjoys it.
It's one of those things that you either do it for like 6 months to 2 years. Oh my gosh, you blew
I
away
got
it.
5. I got 5 black belts.
Yeah.
Yeah. They a
Yeah,
Calvin Klein one. I got a Gucci one.
They're all leather.
got-
and they're pretty-
Dude, I'll tell you what, you're the
beautiful.
first person to ever make that joke.
No, I'm not, bro. Cut it out.
I was being sarcastic.
I know you was.
Espodamus.
Yeah, well, people. always
Somebody
tell
says
me
still
that.
looks like a white belt to me.
There's
Oh,
another one.
I
white
thought y'all
belt.
were out. I thought y'all were out of it, man.
Oh,
Oh, jeez.
okay.
They still adding, huh?
Some say Flex and Espo fusion is Flexpo.
We have
Flexpo.
literally, since we've started talking about Eric doing karate, we've lost about 90 people. On
Have
this.
we? That's really funny. All right, let's get out of here. Talk about Frosted Flex again. They just won the poll. We should probably talk a little bit more.
Yeah,
about the
well,
game.
look, I mean, it's a 9-point game. There's 6:44 to go in the second. They've looked okay.
Yeah.
I mean, a lot of the offense does not look crisp still.
No.
I mean, and that's problematic in multiple ways.
I mean, I hate to be disrespectful to the Clippers because these guys are pros, but honestly, this is a glorified practice. This is no different than if you're at the Verizon 5G center and you're going through a glorified practice. That's what this feels like. And so I'm not feeding too much into this. These are just reps. To me, this is just reps. At the end of
As
the
long
day,
as they win.
Yeah, at the end of the day, there's going to be a win or loss attached to it. But ultimately, these are reps.
Yeah,
So you just hope that they get through these reps clean. That's the nightmare, Espo. Nightmare is you play this game. You don't want anybody to have any tweaks. Just get through the game. And sometimes these are weird because these are the type of games you can kind of find your rhythm.
Yeah, but I'm just gonna say this.
You get some confidence and some rhythm and
Even in practice, if Kevin Durant went 2 of 9,
good block, KD.
He's shooting 0-5 from 3 on some clean looks, I'd be concerned that's not a good practice.
Yeah.
That's the thing. Like, sure,
Go up. No, see, this is just practice. Because in the real, if
I don't know,
he just
Nurkic
go
does
up.
that a
He
lot.
does that a lot, but that one was blatant. I think he could have just went up there. He's just
they're shooting 39% in this game. How? The reason that they're winning is because they have 10 more shots than the Clippers.
How many threes have they taken?
They've taken 28. They've hit 9.
yeah.
They,
a lot of threes.
They're shooting 40 to the Clippers 48%.
I don't think this is a game that we can look at. I don't think you can take anything from this game. Not stats, not percent, nothing. I really just think, Espo, this is practice, man.
I get it, but I want to see Kevin Durant find his rhythm, right? We've seen Book find a little bit of it. Beal's doing all right. Katie's 2 of 9, 0-5 from 3. Like, I need to see that rhythm because I gotta believe that in a week or a week and a half, whatever the case may be, that these guys can be firing on all cylinders.
Yeah, I get
I think
that.
it's also hard where it's like if they had competed yesterday or won yesterday, then you're not looking to take anything from a game like this. But when you get thoroughly embarrassed the night before, it doesn't really matter who you're playing. You want to see them come out and just dominate. And they're winning by double digits,
they're
but
gonna
they're
win by
certainly
20
not
tonight.
dominating.
They're gonna win by 20 tonight.
I mean, right now, the number a win is a win. I mean,
Yeah, 100%.
But I'm looking at the little things. How are they operating? Is the ball moving? Do these guys have their stroke? Right. Those are the things that can carry over.
Yeah.
And Friday is extremely immensely important against the Kings, especially if the Kings knock off the Pelicans. They're still alive with you for 6, or you're hoping you gotta get that win and hope the Pelicans lose if the Pelicans win tomorrow against the Kings. Like, so you don't have time to not find that rhythm tonight, right? Because
Right.
you have to have things that can carry over and build on.
It's a lot. There's a lot of game left.
I mean, that's
There's-
true.
There's a lot of game
That's
left.
true, and they could turn. I mean, Katie could come out, hit his next 10, and
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
it looks completely different.
Right. Right.
I just want to see them get to that point at the.
I get
in this
that.
Well,
game.
and here's something that's interesting. I get that you can't take numbers from this game, but we might be seeing a sneak peek of their playoff rotation because right now only 3 guys have played off the bench. Grayson Allen, who was replacing the starting lineup with Royce O'Neal, that makes sense. Eric Gordon, Thad Young, and that's it.
That's it.
No Bull, no Drew Eubanks.
And that's what, dog, when the playoffs start, it's your best 7-8 dudes.
Right, but then it's like, well,
Why
the
are
hell
we
hasn't
waiting?
Thad Young been
Yeah,
playing?
how is that?
Why
all
are we
of a
waiting?
sudden?
Right.
Like Thad goes from out of the rotation, can only get in blowouts, to you're now a part of our 8-man playoff rotation. And maybe that was the plan all along, and Thad knew that, and they worked on it. But from what we saw on the court and from what we can break down, that doesn't make a lot of sense. But he's got 2 rebounds, 2 assists, and 2 steals right now. So and that's what you need from him. You don't need him to go out and score 15 points. You don't need him to score 8 points. You just need him to be a connector and to get everybody else rolling.
If this was somehow some plan all along, Frank Vogel outsmarted himself.
Well, it's like the Bull thing, right? At the beginning of the season, where it's like, we're saving Bull for the playoffs.
Yeah.
I like what I'm seeing right now. I do. I like what I'm seeing right now. They look like they got a little bit of a pep to their step on defense. And again, I'll continue to say this. I do think Thaddeus Young, he showed a lot in that Denver game. He's not on the court right now, but I do think Thaddeus Young is a bit of a connector, just like Nurk.
Oh, agreed. Which is
So
why it
look at
makes
the ball
sense.
moving. Look at the ball whipping around. See, I'm not a fan.
He's been taking some pretty contested shots recently.
He has. I like the ball movement. I like the zipping. I feel like they're active on defense. They're flying around.
Look, the hustle's more tonight.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they're not
That's
dead.
undeniable.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's a pulse here, right? I mean that's not deniable at all. And yeah, the ball moved on that possession. You didn't get a quality shot in the end with it, but that's not. I mean, sometimes it's going to happen.
Process over results.
Yeah, I mean, and again, it's tough to take anything from this because of who you're playing as well. So
Yeah. Like I said, man, it's easy to let something like what happened yesterday cloud your judgment and just, yesterday wasn't pretty. It wasn't good. But I'm not gonna let that be the definitive. I just can't. That's not how basketball is.
Well,
you have games like
game
that.
is even
You
for
gotta
them.
I mean, there was an NBA championship team, a Miami Heat team that won a championship, and they got blown out by 50.
Yeah.
Like it happens, man. It happens in basketball. I know it's happened a lot with this team, and we keep
that's the
saying
problem. It's
that.
happened too much.
But they're also
Yeah.
not. We're not looking at them like a championship team anymore. Our
Right, and
expectations have
that's
shifted.
my problem, Eric. My problem is if you're gonna say that they're not a championship team, we can't keep judging them that way.
based off that standard. Yeah.
Yeah, if they're not a championship teams,
okay, but I'm trying to judge it as they should be a good team with these 3 guys, right?
yeah.
And last night there weren't even the hallmarks of a good team at most points.
Yeah, but then 2 nights ago they were.
Yeah,
like,
I know, and
so
but
that's what I
my
mean.
concern.
Yeah, that's what I mean. No, Espo is like right now. Kevin's not shooting the ball great, but I've got 15 years of experience, of watching Kevin Durant play to know that eventually he's gonna hit shots and he's gonna figure it out. So
Yeah,
I guess I've said this before. We've talked about this a lot, Espo. I just don't live and die with every game up and down because I just feel like the regular season. And the regular season is so weird to me now as a fan. I've learned to digest the regular season less and less as the years have passed because there's a lot of dynamics to it. Are you dealing with injuries? Are you on a back-to-back? Is the coach experimenting? Are we dealing with minute restrictions? Are we dealing with rotations? You got so many dynamics in the regular season that the more I get older and the more I'm around basketball, the more I really don't feed too much into regular season games individually, which is why I still think that this team could have some hope because I've been saying this all year. I think this team is more built for the playoffs than regular season. But
53-45, 2 minutes left to go in the second. Nothing is impossible with this team, but you can't take one game and say, oh, this one game is the reason. But there's 2.5 games left in the season. Like, there are legitimate patterns that are adding
Of course.
What I feel like, you said nothing's impossible with this team, and that's the scary thing, because it goes both sides of the spectrum.
It does. That's
It's not
true.
just anything positive possible.
It could be
It's
negative.
anything
Yeah,
is
you can get
possible,
swept in the
right?
first
You know,
round,
like-
right?
Yeah.
And I get it. KD has a track record, right? But I don't have a lot of data.
Don't
of
do that. Don't
KD
flop.
at
Come
35, right? I mean,
Yeah.
and what I think he has so many minutes on him this year, right?
Mhm.
That he needs that week off. He needs that 6 seed so he can take 5-6 days and try to rest, try to recuperate. I mean, and be ready to be that guy in the playoffs. And that's another concern.
And I think they're still going to get it.
Yeah.
I really do. That's why I still think they're going to get it. For all this negativity that's been going around and what we're seeing, when I say negativity, I just mean like the performance of the team. I have no anxiety about the Suns. I believe they're going to be 6. That's just my belief.
Yeah, and if they aren't, then they go in the play-in, and it's
that's
like
on them.
you take what you get. Like, I think I'm at the point where I care for sure, but I'm not like pre-caring.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I get
I'm not
it.
going to freak out if they get 6 or 7, because to be honest with you, I don't think it really shifts much. Like, oh, what can they do? Like, they might get 6 and flame out in the first round. They might get 7 and put it together.
Again,
Like,
go to the
it
conference
doesn't
finals,
really
yeah.
change that much to
Okay,
me.
but 7 or 8, your margin for error is
Is
next
way
to
smaller.
nothing.
Yeah.
And this is a
Watch out,
team
man.
that's shown a propensity. You say they're built for the playoffs. Well, the play-in is basically the regular season. And one game.
It's a playoffs.
But yeah, but
I get
your
what
point
you're
about
saying. It's
being
not a
built for the
series.
playoffs
Oh, but you're saying
is
one game
adjustments.
regular season.
adjustments.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
those
get
kind of
that.
things.
I get that.
So it's more of a regular season situation in terms
Scenario,
of one
yeah.
game.
Yeah, I
right?
get that.
But if
And that
they
worries me.
lose a 1 game like play-in, then that's the answer that I need. Right? If they shit the bed at the end of the season, they end up in the play-in, and then they just lose out.
Then they weren't ready.
Then
That's it. So
and
get the hell out.
I'm
That's
upset.
it.
I'm not happy about it, but I'm not going to say I'm going to like lose my mind.
Yeah.
And I know that we're talking about a lot of ifs, and that's, Buddha 199 super chat said taking a shot for every if y'all say, and I can't, and then he starts trailing off, as in he's too drunk.
Listen, if they're 6, they get a week off. That worries me too.
Yeah.
That worries me too.
Yeah.
I'm not a fan of team. You take a week off, you lose your rhythm, then you go out there and you just give away a first game wherever the hell you're playing because you haven't played in a week.
Yeah, but
I've seen that backfire.
But if you're a team that doesn't have rhythm, but you have guys with high minutes or injuries like Nurk and stuff, maybe it's that reset that you need to refocus, to get a little healthier, to get locked in a little bit more.
You on paper that sounds right, Espo. But I can make an argument for teams when they take the time off, it absolutely annihilates them. And
fair.
if you want to talk about that, we could talk about the MLB playoffs.
Yeah.
They're actually analyzing, trying to change things up because the teams that took time off all got their ass whooped when they came back.
That's one of those things where it's like nobody cares when it just goes right, and then a higher seed loses, and all the fans go, "It's because we had a week off." It sometimes I feel like is a little bit of like a red herring. Like that's the reason why. Like it could be, but I don't know if that's 100%.
Like the Miami Heat made it to the finals last year as an 8th seed, and they were in the play-in. They never stopped playing. They went into the playoffs on full throttle versus a team that was home for a week chilling as a 1 seed.
But correct me if I'm wrong, didn't Giannis?
Giannis got hurt in the game.
So,
Yeah, Giannis missed
I think
some
Chris
time.
Middleton was also hurt, wasn't he?
But again, the theory for taking a week off is to avoid you got to danger, and then you take the week off and you come back and get hurt. So I get what you're saying, though. I'm actually there's 2 things that I'm looking at this team that
a
is
2-point game.
yeah, it's a 2-point
Brandon
game,
Boston
yeah.
Jr. I'm pretty sure just too small. Devin Booker.
Did he really?
I'm like 82% sure that happened. 55-53, 20 seconds left to go in the half, guys. Hit that like button. We'll take a break at halftime, but Clippers making this a game.
Yeah.
Making
Too
this
much
a game.
one-on-one. There we go. Now y'all playing around again.
Now they're lucky that the half is coming up.
They may be down at the half. Let's go, Clip.
5 seconds
Hit
left.
that 3.
Freaking
Good.
Bones.
Oh my
Good.
God, they're down
Good.
56-55.
Good. This is embarrassing. Good. This is
Flex. Flex got the Joker smile on.
Yeah, no, I'm not scared. I'm not worried.
I'm not worried, but
I think this is what needs to. These guys got their heads up their ass, and they need to get reminded here.
But are
This
they
is
the type to
embarrassing.
get it out with this? I don't know if they are.
I
How
don't
many
know.
times
They
can
might
you get a wake up call?
If they lose tonight, then they lose
If
tonight.
last night didn't get their head out of their ass, then how was tonight?
Like it's like
I'm not, guy. I'm saying. I see things like this. I think it's good that they're down. I mean, something need to change.
Good in the sense of like it's not good overall, but like these guys need to put it in a neon sign at halftime saying something is wrong.
Something's wrong.
Something is wrong.
Get it out right now. You got about a week and a half for the real games count. So y'all better get it out.
All right, quick box score check-in. This is halftime. 56-55. The Clippers lead the Suns. Devin Booker leads the Suns with 16 points. Beal with 12. KD with 8. Royce with 7. Nurk with 1, but adding 10 rebounds. Only 3 guys have played off the bench. Thad Young, Eric Gordon, Grayson Allen. They've combined for 11 total points. Right now, it is the Bones Highland show. 24 points for Bones Highland at the half.
He got 24?
He has 24 points. The rest of the starting lineup has combined for 12. And then off the bench, Brandon Boston Jr. has added 10. So 34 of the 56 points are from Bones Highland and Brandon Boston Jr.
All right,
Yeah,
Bones
so that's where we
Boston.
sit right now.
Bees, baby.
What's the poll at? Which one of your other
what's
white
going
boy
on,
nicknames
dog?
won?
I ended it because Frosted
White
Flex
boy
went
name.
absolutely crazy.
So we've got White Noise
and Frosted Flex. So
that are-
Frosted Flex was 75. Easy Money Whiter was 13%. Retired Sammy Sosa 8%. Knockoff B Rabbit 1%. I'll put a poll in the chat during halftime. Stick around. Vote on that. We will be back. We're gonna take a quick break.
Quick break.
But Suns down 1 at the half. So
56-55, and do you flip a table? Do you light a locker on fire? Like something's got to happen at halftime. We'll see what happens and how they respond. We'll be back. worse than when we left. They're down 4 now, thanks to
PJ
PJ Tucker.
PJ Tucker. NKD just hit a shot over his fellow Texas alum. 59-57. We're about 40 seconds into the second half. Flex has quit. The Suns have made him so sad, he's done forever. So that was the last time you'll ever see Flex. And he's back.
I'm back, baby.
All right. Overall thoughts on the first half, guys.
Cupcakes.
Cupcakes.
Yes, they were delicious. Very delicious. I enjoyed the cupcakes. Look, they just are not. They're not working. They're not. It's not making sense right now. The offense is in spurts like we've seen it previously. It's disjointed, and you're letting Bones Highland and some dude named Boston Jr. beat you. All right.
Yeah, it's this is a psychological issue with this basketball team, man. I don't know how they went from that high they were on after the Minnesota game. Everything was clicking. They were on a nice groove, and then Willie Green came in and might have broke them mentally. Espo.
I mean, I agree. I also wonder, for a guy like Book, is that a tipping point coaching wise too? Because you know Willie so well, and Willie's over there and he's making these adjustments. He's doing things that are obviously getting under the Suns' stars' skin. He makes that call to take Valanciunas out early and not go back to him. And you see what's going on your side of the court, and I kind of wonder if that screws with you a little bit too.
It does. It does. I mean, basketball is very psychological, man, and it can go from 0 to 100 like that. And these guys look very, very, very disconnected. It's actually concerning right now.
So what's your concern level? Scale of 1 to 10.
Tonight or overall?
Oh, give me both. Give me tonight and give me overall.
Right
bang.
now.
I'm better now.
1 to 10 right now. And I'm going to frame right now. I'm going to lump in the rest of the regular season as my right now.
Okay.
Right now, from now to the end of the regular season, my concern level is about a 7. And not because what I'm worried about is, what I'm worried about, Eric, is can the psychological issue that's going on right now be remedied before the end of the regular season? Because I know it's not talent.
Oh my gosh. Jusuf Nurkic just assisted a Bones Highland 3.
Wow, that's crazy,
Look,
man.
my concern level right now is...
Look at that. That's embarrassing, man. They dancing, they jumping around. That's embarrassing. They should be embarrassed. And so they're in a psychological funk. Look at this. And my concern is they got to get through this before the end of the regular season. Because in the playoffs, if this lingers, oh, you're in trouble.
Time's running out, man.
Look, right now, at this moment, I got my hand on the shovel.
Ready to bury him?
Yeah,
right. I mean, you got all the right in the world to.
I mean, look
at this.
If Bones Highland finishes them off, right, which there's still a lot of time, and I believe that they'll come back.
It's a 3-point game.
And they'll wind up taking care of this game. But like the fact that even Bones Highland is competing with you right now is insane to me. This is a guy that had fallen so far out of the Clippers rotation that they thought he was going to demand a trade, right?
Yeah. Look at these guys.
And Boston Jr.'s going nuts.
They started 2 guys tonight that they thought were forcing their way out of town because they weren't playing, and PJ Tucker and Bones Highland. That's the crazy thing to me here. Like,
yeah, this is crazy.
I mean,
we got some 9.5s, but infinite if we lose from Kev, 8 from Secret Agent Bart Fargo. Somebody says, if your concern level isn't a 10, you are lying. That is from Gray Area. It's just not good vibes right now. Jeremy says walking corpses out there.
I mean, how could there be good vibes? I mean, you're following up the worst loss of the year with a disinterested performance against a shell of a team right now. It's just I mean, you got
That was the right. That was exactly what's going on, Espo. Disinterested. That's what they look like.
and
They look like they're just going through the motions and playing this basketball game is a chore. That's what it looks like.
how can you? Again, I think they may be mentally just kind of fundamentally broken if you can't lock in right now at this point. Like,
Yeah.
you need this game in every possible way tonight, and that's what's insane to me about this. And they, you know what, they could go on some 20-2 run here, and we all go, oh wow, okay, well they won by 18.
Yeah, there ain't gonna be no wow. I mean, at the end of the day, no matter what happens at the end of this game, there's still a fundamental issue with this basketball team that needs to get resolved before the end of the regular season. I don't care if they go on a 45-0 run right now. It's not going to make me forget that they were down at the half to a G League team.
Yeah.
Same thing as yesterday, where they made a run and it was all fun and games, but at the end of the day, they still started off the game how they started off, and then they still lost.
Correct.
There is no saving grace for this game, but it's 10 times worse if you lose.
Right,
10
just
times
get the
worse.
win. Yeah, just get the win and try to recoup and try to take it one day at a time, and maybe a win is just what it needs. Sometimes a win does wonders for you. Maybe you just come out of LA with this win, you get on the plane, kind of get the monkey off your back, and maybe we see a better effort on Friday against the Kings. But that's all you can hope
Sacramento. You know, whenever I say I'm down in the dumps, I say, please take me to Sacramento.
That'll cheer me up.
That will lift my spirits.
Right?
They got to be staying in LA tonight, right?
Yeah,
There's no way they're flying
they-
straight to Sacramento.
No,
right?
they're flying out tomorrow.
Yeah, I mean,
Tomorrow morning, I believe they're leaving to Sacramento.
yeah.
Eric in the chat, spelled the right way, says concern level is chillin'.
Yeah, that's funny.
Look,
That's funny.
I don't
That
know
looks
that there was.
good. What is that?
That's Portillo's. It is fantastic.
No
No
free
free
ads.
ads. We're on that Max's page there. I don't know. I don't know, man. I don't know that there was anything that could have been said last night that would have made anybody happy.
Mm-mm.
I mean, what was Booker supposed to? What was Booker?
Okay, nobody's going to be happy, but if you show up and say and actually take like accountability and responsibility, you're not extra angry. But I
Okay,
think
but
I
what-
think how they handled it, people got even more upset.
What a bit. I mean, I get it. Like, I wanted to see some anger or something, but I also think if somebody comes out and calls somebody out publicly, then it's like, see, they're a fractured team. If Frank comes out and completely is out of character and loses his mind, people are like, see, he can't handle the pressure. Like,
Yeah.
Right.
the storyline was going to be overly negative either way, right?
You're right.
So, like, I'm just, that's not what I'm going to get mad about.
Right.
What's happening
On
on
the
the court,
court.
tells you everything you need to know
Right.
about all of it. Accountability in a press conference doesn't change shit because we've heard these guys
Well, it's media
take
training.
accountability.
It's
Yeah.
media training where you are right. I think people will be less mad if they went out and they took accountability, but would it actually make a fundamental difference?
No.
No.
Because at the end of the day, what guys go out and say to the media, like, listen, we are media, right? Like we like to think that they come out and give us the most genuine answers and everything. It's like it's just not the case.
No.
It's just not the case.
No.
It never is, and it never will be.
Nope.
Like that's just not the dynamic there. And you know, it's a good reporter like Gerald that can get the best out of people, but no matter what, you are never going to understand their full mindset of what's going on with
No.
that team if you were not there with
Nor
them.
should they share everything. Honestly, if I shared everything that went on in this office, I came on the camera.
Right.
That does no good to anybody.
No.
Like that.
We're not going to start that new podcast inside PHNX.
Well, no, not until after I leave and I burn the whole thing down. No, like, look, I mean, so some things are just internal matters. I think that was Monty's thing, right?
Yeah.
That's internal.
That's internal.
That was the DA stuff, yeah.
Right? Yeah, and like, sure, but you know what's not internal? Your effort
Basketball.
out there in
Yeah.
front of all of us on television. The fact that you aren't holding each other accountable on the court.
Yeah.
That's what matters. And obviously whatever was said didn't have a massive impact last night.
No. It's 75-77. PJ Tucker hits a corner three. It just hit 550 on our screen if you want to match up with us live. I know we got the score up there. It's slightly behind. Chris Stu has a theory in the chat. Says, I think Katie and Book don't like that guys like Thad Young and IT are being disrespected by Vogel. Flex, anything to this, you think? He doesn't want to know your opinion or my opinion, Espo. He just want to know.
I don't care. Go ahead.
No, I don't think. I mean, listen, I think those guys are pros. Wow, PJ
Back-to-back
Tucker.
threes. He has 9 points this half. I don't think he scored a point all season.
Yeah, no. To answer the question, Dan, they ready to go. To answer the question, I think guys like KD and Book respect guys like IT and Thad, and I think that there's times where I think, like Book went public and talked about how he thought Thad should be playing.
Mm-hmm. After that Denver game.
Yeah, after the Denver game. But I don't know that it goes as far as having some type of issue now with coach or anything like that. I don't think so.
Hey, you know how many? Sorry to interrupt.
No,
you
you
know how
good.
many times PJ Tucker has had? What has he got now? 9 points. I think is that where he's at? PJ
He
Tucker
had 3 in the
10
first.
points. You know how many times PJ Tucker has had 10 points this season?
Zero.
You know how many times he's had 9 points this season?
Zero.
Zero. You know how many times he's had 8 points this series?
Zero.
Zero. You know how many times he had 7 this season? Once.
Oh.
Once. I think 3 was the most he had other than that. PJ Tucker is kicking your teeth
He
in
started.
right now,
Well, he's
too.
starting though.
But
So-
Yeah,
still.
but he's 4 of 5. He's 2 for 2 from 3.
And you're leaving PJ Tucker wide open in the corner. No matter how many minutes he spends off the court, if he is on the court, that is the one thing that you can't do with PJ Tucker.
And look, that's not a knock. I love PJ. PJ's my guy. He was always great to me here. That's not a knock on PJ Tucker. That's just the reality of the way PJ Tucker has played this year, how far out of the rotation he was.
Yeah.
Yeah, he hasn't played at all, really.
How many points does Boston have right now?
Close to 20, I think.
Just give me a. Let me.
Yeah, all these numbers are going to be inflated.
He has 14.
These
You know how
guys
many times
never
he's had
play.
14 this year?
Zero.
Zero. Yeah, that's right. I get it. These guys don't play.
But still.
But also it also puts a kind of exclamation point on the guys that are beating you are also guys that don't do this, like that don't even have the opportunity to do this. I mean,
Yeah, they're practice guys. The guys that don't play. It's just like the backup quarterback though in the NFL Week 17. He doesn't play all year. He's a third string and he throws for 350 yards.
Mm-hmm.
Right? I mean, that's what's happening. These guys are getting opportunities. They're in the NBA for a reason, man. Bones Highland, I like Bones Highland. I've always have. I always thought Bones Highland can play, and I think he's going to end up on a team, and hopefully he gets an opportunity because Bones is
Guys,
a pretty
He's set his career regular season high. It was
Bones?
29 before this. He's at 33.
he's got 33, right?
He's going to drop
almost
50 tonight.
He's almost doubled his season high, which was 17.
Bones can play.
I mean, he can score.
I'm not saying
But he can play, but he's one of those guys that, like, yes, he can get hot, right? And if he has 10 points quick, then sure, he can have 20. But there's a reason why he's not consistently in the rotation.
Yeah.
Like, he can't do this
No,
every single
you're
night.
right. You're
Nowhere
right.
close.
Yeah, I'm not
No.
excusing the Suns here when I say I like Bones Highland.
No, I do
he
too.
shouldn't
Like-
he shouldn't be doing this to the Suns, but I do like Bones.
Well, and he
There's a
showed
guy in the
flashes in
draft.
Denver.
There's a guy in the draft that reminds me of Bones that I would love to get my hands on.
Who?
DJ Wagner, Kentucky.
DJ Wagner.
Yeah, DJ.
Crazy. He was like the number one guy.
Yeah, I used to. I mean, he's from Jersey.
Everybody's from fucking Jersey.
Nah,
apparently.
man, we just got ball players.
We be having conversations and everybody's like, they live in Jersey.
Yeah,
Everybody's got a Jersey connection.
we got ball. Yo, I'm telling you, man.
Espo has a Jersey connection.
I got 2. My wife was born there too.
Damn, boy, these guys don't stop.
82-79 with 4:32 to go in the third is where we're at. I mean,
This is nuts, man. Look at this. This is actually crazy, man.
PJ looks like he de-aged 10 years tonight. Like, wonder if he's wearing the book ones again tonight.
That would be funny.
He did last night.
Who
Did he?
you talking about?
PJ.
Oh,
Did he
PJ?
play last night?
Yeah.
Yo, what are we doing,
Oh,
man?
man.
This is for Miles.
Miles was always two-hand reverse.
Dunked everything.
Love
yeah.
that.
dumbest nickname in history.
Plum Dog.
Plum Dog.
Plum Dog.
Millionaire.
Hey, listen, that fun nickname.
No,
fun
dumb.
nickname.
Dumbest
Come on.
nickname in sports history. Plum Dog Millionaire. Just stupid.
This is what you get on the PHNX Suns watch along.
Just
287 of you
I
in
love you,
here
Eddie, but that was stupid. All right.
to hear Miles Plumley talk. Yeah, Miles Plumley
Plum
talk,
Dog
Craig.
Millionaire.
Does Plumlee not look like the unclaimed Manning brother?
Craig says Plumley looks like an unclaimed Manning brother.
All the Plumleys do.
Third cousins, maybe?
Hey, the Zeller brothers.
The Zeller brothers.
Luke Zeller, greatest.
I remember
shooter
that.
in practice.
Yeah, that's what I heard,
That's
right?
what Lance Blank's called. him.
Yeah,
R.I.P. Lance.
greatest
True.
practice shooter ever.
They're down 5.
Yeah, 84.
84-79.
4:10 just hit the clock.
Hey,
KD.
Thank you. 2-point game.
Man, they better stop playing, man. Seriously, they gotta stop playing around. This is bad. Book, what? Look, what are they doing? They're in a zone. PJ
is wearing his red book one.
Jeez, man.
His PE cup.
Those are nice. Oh, we got to think of I need to put a third poll out there for nicknames. I got Gringo Rilla. I'm looking for a couple more. You guys remember any other ones?
Don't you need the unedited Google?
But
log?
there's supposed to be a fourth poll,
Oh, okay. Well,
technically. So I can.
we're basically scraping the bottom of the barrel.
Yeah.
now,
Why don't we
so-
just do this? Let's
Why
do.
what the long lost Plumley brother?
Stop. Okay, hold up. We're just gonna do the
Slumdog
we're
Millionaire.
gonna do the final poll.
Yeah, I would get right to it. Just get
Yeah.
right to it.
We're gonna do Gringo Rilla.
God.
Damn,
Ooh,
yo.
And now
shit.
Book took it in the face.
Oh, he fell hard.
Well, he got hit hard in the
Yeah.
face. It wasn't on purpose, but
Yeah, no. It wasn't on purpose.
no, not at
That's
all.
still tough.
They both were kind of going for it, and
Yeah, the
and
ball
ran
was
into each other.
high. He was going
Yeah,
for the
he
ball.
went for the ball. He hit the ball into his face. Yeah, I think it was more the ball. That
Hey, he was
hit
going for
him
the
in
ball.
face.
Look, he hit ball.
Yeah, I think the ball hit Book.
The ball
in the
hit
nose,
Book in the nose. Yeah.
which, as a guy who's broken it, not the greatest.
Watch out,
thing to
Espo. You're about to
happen.
knock your beer over.
Yeah, it's just beer.
Fair enough. That's where we're at.
This flooring is built to last.
That is
so.
true. Shout out to our friends over at Empire today. Here's the final round for the nickname. Polls going up right now. Gringo Rilla, unedited Google Doc, Frosted Flex, and White Noise. These are all names that the chat gave me yesterday when they were roasting me during the Suns run. So go ahead and vote on that. 282 of you in here. Make sure you hit that like button. 3:12 left to go in the third quarter. Suns trailing by 2. And they still are after Devin Booker bricks a 3. Clippers playing with confidence. Suns feel like they're just forcing shots.
Oh, Devin's seeing 3 rims right now after getting hit in the face like
That's
that.
fair.
Yeah.
Bones is playing with so much confidence right
Bone-
now.
Welcome to Bones
Bones
Highlands
is,
Masterclass.
Bones is going to work.
He's got such a good name. Even his
Oh
non-nickname.
yeah, Bones is.
Nishan
Hey, watch out!
Bones Highland.
Nishan, huh? That's a good one.
Mhm.
Damn man.
How do you get a nickname like Bones?
I think
Yeah, he just
like
a
the
skinny
bone
dude.
collector, like the old N1 guy?
I think he's just a real slim, slender dude. I think probably
Yeah.
when he was young, this guy's all bones.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
Do you have a nickname before Flex?
Fee Money.
Fee Money. all
Yeah,
right.
that's basketball name. Shout out to my guys and my guys around the way.
Bones' rap name is Busy.
Busy?
Busy.
Busy Bones?
Just Busy.
I like that.
What would my rap name be?
Ooh.
think
I'm
it'd be-
trying to look at
I
you,
think
look for
it'd be
inspiration, but with
too-
the thing
I
you
got
got
it.
on, I can't think of a
It'd be
rapper name.
Too Biggie. Too Biggie.
Spell it like Tupac and Biggie.
Damn,
Yeah.
Bones is really going. Wow, bro.
Who was the tech on?
He was
Give it on Bones?
Yeah, it was on Bones.
Was
He
he
probably
asking for a
yelled at the
foul?
ref for a foul. Yeah.
That's just dumb, but that's a guy. A tech like that is because a guy doesn't play much.
He's getting excited.
Let's see what happened. Did he get fouled? Oh,
That's a tough leg.
He did get fouled.
Yeah, he.
Oh no,
definitely-
he just flexed. He did the flex.
No,
No,
he
no.
screamed though too in the ref's direction.
He should be
Yeah.
allowed to do that, man. He should be allowed to do that.
Yeah, I get that.
Wait, was it a tech or did
Yeah,
they
he
call-
hit the free throw.
Oh, did they? I
Yeah.
missed the free throw.
There's lots of debate in the chat right now.
About?
The nicknames. Lots of Gringo Rillas, White Noise, Frosted Flex. Get your vote in.
I like all those 4.
Is there a team that needed a rebrand more than the Clippers?
No. OKC.
Yeah, you know what? That's a good point.
OKC's definitely up there. Clippers have at least tried some stuff.
Yeah.
OKC's just like, how about bright orange?
I don't mind, like, the color scheme.
I don't mind the color
bother
scheme,
me.
actually. I just think it's a little,
I just don't understand why they're
Damn, dog. I mean,
91-90.
these guys are just making tough. These guys are just.
They're fearless.
Grayson, you need this.
Dang, dude.
Talk about a guy going cold at the complete wrong time.
Yeah, it's really tough.
Look at Bones.
Well,
Damn. Damn. Stop. Plants going in. That would have went in.
And Royce was with the KG on that one.
Mm-hmm.
Hitting it before it went in.
How much money is Grayson potentially costing himself here?
Oh, this is bad.
It's tough because it's like if he had this stretch like a month ago and then he got hot again, it wouldn't matter as much. But since it's the end of the season.
Oh, no. This is big. You know who I saw go through this? Cam Johnson.
Yeah, that's fair.
You know, there was talks. I was hearing a lot of stuff that year, the 64-win year, that he was potentially getting $120 million, and that's what they wanted, and it was looking great, and then the playoff run happened.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden, it's like, you know what? Not only are you not getting $120 million, we ain't getting nothing. we don't even want to talk.
Amir Coffey's going nuts.
93-90, Amir Coffey's time.
One of those weird players that's tied to Suns lore through strange manners.
This is unbelievable, bro.
93-90, 45 seconds left to go in the half. Hit that like button, change the vibes up. There we go, Book.
What you can hope here is PJ on Book. If they start John a little bit, you get FU Book. And that could carry you
Bones.
to
Oh
win.
my God, Bones.
Could you imagine if he hit that?
What is this kid on tonight? This is impressive.
Bones is on some shit.
He's getting minutes.
Damn, man. We just keep shooting ourselves in the foot, man. Come on, guys.
So if they get in a fight tonight at any point, these two teams, I think our headline or thumbnail should be Bones, Thugs, and Disharmony because the Suns play.
I like it, but I think it's too long.
No, don't foul, Book. What the fuck was that?
He traveled before he
I was
threw
about
it
to
off.
say.
I'll give him points for creativity to try to actually get that off
He
of
tried.
Book.
I could dig that. Man, bro, this team just got to get a dub. They just got to get the monkey off their back, Espo. Oh, boy.
93-92 Clippers at the end of the third.
Man. Confidence level going down, boys?
Yeah, I mean, dog, right now, listen, that Clipper team, your chance to put this away had to happen early in the first.
Yeah.
Once you let these guys feel like they can compete all night, it's like an avalanche. It's a snowball effect. Your Suns are in trouble. This is a dogfight now. This is no longer about style points or this is about just getting out of there with a win now.
This is about who are you? Do you have pride?
Yeah.
Because this is pride now.
Yeah.
This isn't.
Yep.
This isn't. Oh, we're more talented. No, this is pride. You have to show that you want it tonight.
Yeah,
and that was yesterday too. And they
Agreed.
showed it a little bit, and it's been more consistent tonight. But you're playing an even worse team.
You asked my confidence level. My confidence level was low coming into this, right?
Yeah.
I think my concern level is higher than it was coming into this, though.
Yeah.
Because you thought you'd at least see something, right? Like last night was those defibrillator paddles that maybe jolted you back to life. You're not perfect health, but you're back in the land of the living, right? And it just does not appear like that was necessarily the case. And like we were talking about, at what point do you just look at it and go, they may be mortally wounded. They may fundamentally just not have it mentally right now. Like they may be fractured to a point where you can't put it back together.
Yeah, I think it's definitely possible. You can always hold on to the hope that maybe they put it together, but they've shown who they are, and who they are is when it's all clicking, they can blow a team out, but more often than not, it's not clicking.
No, and okay, if you don't pull this off tonight, right? You've now left your fate in massive ways in other people's hands. Like pretty much your whole shot at 6 is out of your hands.
Oh no, you lose
right?
you lose tonight, you're in the playing, dog.
I mean
You lose tonight, you're in the playing.
Basically, yeah, it would take a minor miracle.
Yeah, Pelicans would have to go 1-2 and you'd have to win. Yeah, no, it's a wrap. You lose tonight, you're raising your hand and saying, hey, we're willing to play the play-in.
Yeah.
You're not getting 6 if you lose tonight.
Here's okay. As it stands right now, you're 1 game ahead of Sacramento.
Mm-hmm.
You're a game and a half ahead of the Lakers, and you're 2 games ahead of Golden State. There's a world where if you, pardon my language, if you fuck around, you're gonna find out.
The problem is all those teams play each other.
I know.
Right. The Pelicans have the Kings.
Pelicans got the
Warriors,
Kings
Lakers.
tomorrow.
Basically,
Yeah.
I think is where you.
I don't think they go. I don't think they go no lower than 8.
Well, okay.
I don't think they go no lower than 8. I really don't.
Do they have the tiebreaker on Sacramento?
I
Or is
think
that
this
to be
game
We'll decide that.
I
We'll
think
decide that
Friday's
Friday.
game decides that.
That they have it on the Pelicans. They don't have it on the Lakers.
They got it on the Warriors. They only
So-
lost to the Warriors once
So
this year.
I think you're probably right. 8 probably, but I think there's an outside chance on
And here's
9
the,
if you
and
lose
here's the
out.
thing. If it's 8, that just means you play the 7-8 game. If you win that game, back to 7.
Well, yeah, you play on the road.
Yeah, you just play on the road and you guarantee.
They've been
and
better
you
on the
guarantee
road this year.
They are. I'd rather them on the road. Yeah, tonight.
Okay. Fair point.
I get
Fair
that.
I
point.
mean, Exhibit A, Mr.
Yeah, this is
White
about-
Noise.
Yeah.
Let's check in on that point.
Like I said, this is just disinterested. You
get
said it
it.
yourself.
I get
That's the word you use, right? Disinterested. It's hard to believe that you could be disinterested, but this is why I wasn't joking when I said I'm not. When they're missing all these players.
Yeah, but is this disinterested because they're missing players, or disinterested because you're disinterested in the rest
Both.
of this year?
I think it's both.
And
I think they don't care. I think they're disinterested in the situation, and I think they become even more disinterested when the guys sit 7 dudes.
They don't respond to like calls to action, right? Like,
No.
oh, we're a really good team. We're playing a team that we're supposed to beat. Let's go out and just do it. Amir Coffey just drained another 3.
98-94 with 10:30 to go.
Man, we got a tie in the poll right now. It's yep, back to 33-33. Gringo Rilla and Frosted Flex battling it out. White Noise in third, 25%.
I have no more sympathy for these guys. Like all my sympathies out the window. Like if you want to be the 7th for 8th seed, you're showing that right now. So I mean, why am I worried about it? If
I'm
you-
pretty sure Royce O'Neal just did a spin move,
Yeah, he
left-handed
did.
floater.
That was-
That's how weird
was-
tonight's been. Denver up 101-92 with 4 minutes to go. So your outside hope
Look at that.
facing Minnesota.
So we got Thad Young.
Denver's up, right?
Yeah, Denver.
Yeah.
Denver's
Yeah,
up. So I'm
Denver's
saying
Denver's
Minnesota
gonna
could
get.
finish
Yeah,
too.
Oh, another turnover right there. Bones Highland scores again. Jeez, he almost got 40. Grayson Allen, Bradley Beal, Royce O'Neal, Eric Gordon, and Thad Young out on the court right now. There's a timeout on the floor. Suns are losing 196, 9:38 left to go. Let us know your comments in the chat right now. 317 of you in here. Make sure you hit that like button, vote on the chat, or vote in the poll in the chat about what my nickname should be. And of course, stick around. We've got a regular post-game show coming up. We got Flex, we got Espo. Lindsay and Gerald will be back. I can confirm Gerald has had at least 3 beers, for those of you who are wondering. So it should be a spicy one. I think he promised a 4th if they lose. So something positive if they end up losing. But
Is that positive? Is that
Gerald
positive?
having a 4th beer is a positive
Gerald
for
being
me.
sloshed, I don't know if it is a positive or
No,
not.
see, it's a positive because it's hilarious.
mean-
when the pregame show was hilarious.
I mean, I guess he did do a quad shot on our show once.
Did he?
Yes. Yes, he did.
Man, I really wish I was
You
here
mi-
when all this started,
look,
man.
you missed-
I really wish I was here when all
I
this
feel like
started.
we're the parents telling you about the fun times we had in
beforehand.
college. The first season of PHNX Suns was one wild crazy, weird adventure. We had a wheel of Montyisms that we spun when they lost as a here's how you could feel a little bit better. You don't get happy on the farm, all these things.
Yeah.
We used to go to the bar at the beginning of every show with a made up drink. Yeah, like we.
Sorry,
it was
I guess I
frat
killed the
party.
fun. My bad.
No, Emma killed the party. Yeah, last year. It was not you, sir.
Fair enough. We bring the party
all
back,
all
baby.
love to Emma and Shane and.
If my wife is listening, heat up the soup.
Bro, we still got post game.
Aren't there like 7 more bags of Doritos you gotta eat before
Yeah, bro.
that?
Hey, yo, Flex has a problem.
I really did.
Okay,
I really
and like
do.
it's a problem because he admits it's a problem. He goes through like 6 bags of Doritos a day,
Yeah, it's pretty bad.
and then he's eating. He's like, I need to stop, and then he goes and grabs another one. He's like, I need to stop.
They
and he just
put. I'm
keeps eating.
convinced they put something in the Doritos. You can't stop. man.
Our Doritos are THC Doritos.
I'm telling you, man.
OG's
I can't
Doritos
stop,
collab.
man. They doing something, man. Did y'all hear that crazy? I heard a crazy rumor that Chick-fil-A was putting something in their bread. Did y'all hear about that?
No,
Oh, no more. Yeah, I can't be talking.
I mean, I
Max-
guess you're
Max-
talking bad.
talking down on him.
Yeah, I.
But
Somebody,
who knows?
somebody
Who knows
told
what
me-
Max is working in the background? Maybe we shouldn't say anything.
Somebody told me that there was some report or some article about Chick-fil-A putting something in their bread
I do know
that
that.
made people want to go back more or something like that. I don't know.
Yeah, it's called sugar.
Maybe
They probably
yeah.
did put sugar in the bread.
Have you? I mean, you can't. Subway can't even legally refer to their stuff as bread. It does not qualify as.
Is
bread.
that right?
And their tuna doesn't have tuna in it.
I
which is
like.
insane.
I actually like their tuna. It doesn't have tuna in it.
Hold on,
No.
rewind.
It doesn't have tuna.
What the hell is it?
What is it?
There's some kind of. I don't know if it's the FDA. There's some threshold for what could be bread, and
Oh.
apparently, I mean, at least in the past, it didn't meet the threshold.
Damn, that's
How do you not meet the threshold
Kind of
for
scary. I
bread?
I really don't mess with Subway much.
Unless they're going
But
to be
I do like
sponsors.
their tuna.
Then their
That's
thing
not
that
tuna.
encapsulates the sandwich goes hard.
Their tuna that's not tuna.
196 right now, 9:06 left to go. Clippers just inbounded the ball if you want to sync up your TV to us. We're starting to sweat now, guys. Starting to sweat a little
Yeah,
bit. Bones Highland's
That's
going
just because
nuts.
the air conditioning isn't on in the
That
building.
is fair,
so-
and it's getting hotter.
Oh
again.
my gosh! They're now
Jeez.
throwing alley oops to Plumlee.
Yeah, man. This is
Life is good.
This is
awesome.
this is really
Hey, Bradley Beal has 24 points.
these guys
Yeah.
might.
Devin Booker's 25.
I think these
He's
guys.
the skinniest kid at Fat Camp. Congratulations.
Bones Highland has 37.
No. These guys are mentally broken right now. This is a mentally fractured, mentally broken team, and yeah, this is not good, man. They better find a way to get this done. They don't get this done.
I mean, I know you shouldn't get too high, you shouldn't get too low, but
Oh no, this is one
I
where
don't know,
if
man.
people want to get low, they can get low, man.
You're at the point now where it's like game 42. Okay, don't get too high.
Yeah,
don't
but-
get
but
too
game
low.
80, yeah.
Right, like this. We could
Again-
realistically be looking at
Damn,
one
they
of
can't
the
get a-
last
they can't
games
get a
of this
break.
Sun
Look at
season.
this. Look at this. They can't get a break.
Miles
They can't get a break. That ball should have been in, the other way for 2, but instead, yeah, man.
And then Plumlee turned into vintage Magic Johnson.
Yeah.
On that spin move pass.
Oh man, does that
Count it?
count? Does that
No?
count?
I don't think they counted it.
Why wouldn't that count?
So while we're having our watch along, apparently they're having fun over there. Gerald and Lindsay are watching the game. They just tweeted this from the PHNX Suns account at PHNX_Suns if you want to follow. It says, overheard in the PHNX office. Lindsay, do you want to play a game on tonight's post-game show? Gerald, Russian roulette? ?
Oh, Jesus.
Lindsay, ooh, shots fired. Gerald, hopefully not.
Oh.
And that's where we are, folks.
This is why we don't let Gerald drink.
I would encourage more drinking from Gerald.
Oh, my gosh. And it's 104.98.
Oh man.
Brandon Boston Jr. is
Elmer's
19.
glue? Could that have been one that we referred to? As?
We're going. Let's resort back to the roast. All right, let's take a look at the poll. 135 votes. Frosted Flex is your winner, ladies and gentlemen. 35%.
Flex.
Gringo Rilla with 30%. White Noise with 24%.
Oh.
Unedited Google Doc with 10%. Now listen, I think White Noise is probably the most likely to be what I'm referred to as the most.
I think that might need to be your rap name.
White Noise kind of goes crazy.
Actually, you know what? I'm going to supersede as the czar of everything content here at PHNX. I have the power to do
That's
this.
fair.
The power was
You could change the polls.
The power was vested in me by people that live in Denver and call themselves ALLCITY.
Stop the count.
I believe that I am going to W White Noise. But Frosted Flex is allowable as well.
I think we can mix all of them.
We can't add two flexes, though.
That's the thing. I don't think I can always go by Frosted Flex.
No.
Because then everybody's going to call me Flex, and eventually everybody's going to forget about Flex. And
I can't have that. I can't have that.
Anytime you ask us a question, I'm calling you Frosted Flex.
Frosted Flex. Hey, can I ask y'all a question? Hit this like, please. Can I ask you a question?
Oh, man. Y'all clowns.
I mean, you gotta be when you're watching.
Oh my gosh!
I'm borderline being the Joker.
I mean, dog, these
106,
guys are this is like Magic Johnson and oh no.
Mike in the chat wants to know if Bull is injured. No, we just think Frank's doing a playoff rotation for this game for some reason, and it's Thad instead of Bull and Eubanks. That's what we think. But
why?
Suns injury report was clean besides Damian Lee coming into tonight.
I find it weird. I mean, I know Bull has his deficiencies, but I mean, the guy's given you everything he's had this year, and you're flatlining at this point. I don't know.
Get a good look here, guys. Come on.
It's never been a fair shake for Bull.
You need a good look
ever.
here.
So they can cut it to 1.
Yeah, you got. Let's go, guys. Come on, man. Just get the win, man. That's it. Just get out of LA with a win. So I can go home and eat my bowl of soup.
Escape LA. I mean, that's...
Yeah, man.
This is like a B-movie Clippers team, right? It's like there's no stars whatsoever. Ooh, I thought Brad missed
Yeah,
that.
I know.
You know, in the middle of the season, sometimes you say, oh, a team has no starters in, and there's no tape on these guys, and so maybe the team's going to sleep. But with the position that the Suns are in, you just can't use that as an excuse.
How much of this no tape thing is real, Flex? I mean,
there's a little truth. There is a little truth to it, Espo.
But by the second half of a game,
no,
don't you
I mean, you got
a guy figured out at that point.
But maybe sometimes by the second half, you might have him a little figured out, but he's warm now. You know what I mean?
Jeez, I thought
he got things rolling a little bit. And again, man, let's go, Boog. Damn it, man. The one thing I do want to remind people is this is why I don't like there's 450 of these guys in the world, and even the 15th guy on the bench that no one knows about, that they don't respect, they're in the NBA for a reason, man. They got talent.
Yeah.
And so when you give them an opportunity, this is what happens. You get these guys that now they're playing for summer. A guy like Bones Highland is auditioning potentially for, what's going to happen this summer or next year. So this is his opportunity, and good for him. He's making good on it. But yeah, there's a little to it, Espo. Not to, I don't want people to, it's not an excuse. But yeah, there's a little something to it, man.
Suns back in the lead 107-106 with 6:05.
Don't take that, Grayson.
This is what happened. Oh, hey.
He made that one. That's what happened last night. That's what happened last night. 7-point game with exactly around the same time, 6-minute mark. And he takes that bad 3, and then everything went. Tonight he made it. Good for him.
I mean, hopefully, you hope these Clippers guys who don't play this many minutes are running out of gas.
Now here's what I think's gonna happen. This is the bipolarness of this basketball team. I got a feeling in the next 6 minutes they're gonna look like the team that we've been waiting for all night, and it's shameful stuff. It's shameful stuff that you think you're in position to play like that.
Yeah, if they go on this run now, I think it has more to do with these guys who play 10 minutes a night max,
running out of gas,
pushing 35, 40 minutes.
You're right.
And
it's not a positive thing. It's just not as negative of a
thing.
Nothing. A little bit less.
There ain't nothing positive from this. The only listen. All I'm saying is I'm serious. We're off tomorrow. It'd be nice if you go into the off day with a win. That's it.
I can tell you this. I ain't watching this game again tomorrow.
No.
Maybe Friday morning. Prep for our game that night, but I'm not.
Listen,
I'm not dedicating off day to watching this pathetic performance.
I tell y'all something. Shout out to my son Malik. My son Malik, he watches basketball just like I do. He goes insane with it. He's so mad about yesterday. You know what he told me today? He said, "Man, hey, I'm not even watching this one tonight." Hey, and he doesn't. I thought he was joking, but I will say, it's the fourth quarter, 6 minutes left, it's 9:30. He hasn't texted me once, so I know he's not watching this game. He's watching on his phone.
Dune, right?
Yeah, but you know now, and I know I'm gonna get home and hear it. Like I'm gonna hear like he probably didn't watch the game, but he's probably just looking on his phone. And you know, it's bad, man. It's bad. You know, I'm gonna go home tonight.
Yeah.
And hear everything we know is true. These guys are bullshitting. Like,
so there were 13 games last night in the NBA, right?
Last night, 13.
Last night.
Yeah.
NBA.com on their YouTube page put 12 of 13 games highlights on their YouTube page. The Suns-Clippers game was the only game in the NBA that did not get a highlight package on the league's YouTube channel.
Ain't that something, boy?
Because it would have just been 4 straight minutes of the Clippers.
Of the Clippers. Yeah. That's true.
Hey, there's some interesting...
Hey, there's something going on here. Hold up, dog.
Okay.
Hold up. Am I fucking close?
So let's read. Well, here's the thing. It's Grayson Allen's what's screwing you.
What?
Or maybe it's screwing Saul.
So, okay, look.
Saul, hold on.
Look it up. Or how close are you?
Pull your bet up. I'll read the box score, okay? Because there's some interesting stuff I want to read. 110-106. Suns just turned the ball over after a miss, and then there's an offensive rebound given up. KD has 19 points.
Okay, I need 20.
9 rebounds, 3 assists.
Okay.
Royce O'Neal has 15 points.
I got
5 assists, 3 steals, 6 rebounds. Nurkic has 1 point, 17 rebounds, and 9 assists.
Okay.
What
are we doing?
What else do you need?
I need Book to get 20. He got that.
32 from Book.
I need KD to get 20. He got 19. More. I need 20 from Beal. He already got
26.
It. I need 10 points from Grayson Allen. What does he got?
6.
Okay. I need 5 points from Royce O'Neal. What do you got?
He got 15.
What does Eric Gordon got?
11.
I got the error. Bro, if Grayson Allen scores 4 points
Clippers plus
and the Clippers plus 11, almost 11, I'm going to hit this bet.
God, you're going to hit a plus 20.
If Grayson Allen, he's out the game. They didn't just take Grayson out the game. I'm going to lose my shit, man.
If you hit this, I'm not on the post game. I refuse. I refuse this horse shit.
Did you hear what's going on?
I refuse. If he hits a plus 20,000 bet on the biggest bullshit game of the year, I am done. I am done. I am so done.
This is such a weird box score tonight.
Now I gotta hope they turn it on and win by 12.
Well, because here's the thing. Well, Grayson's coming out because Royce is in the starting lineup. Grayson might not play for the rest of the game. But he just hit a 3, so they might ride the hot hand. Flex, you're at the mercy of Frank Vogel right now. That's tough.
I'm flying to L.A. and smoking Frank if he messed this up.
You realize they're going to win by 12, right? Grayson will hit a late 3, and he'll hit that portion of it, and they'll win by 12.
Just
how? Honestly, though, what kind of total horse shit would it be if we suffered through this game and you hit a plus 20,000 bet that you did not earn any win this season and you will vault into?
I got a couple wins.
Not big to that point.
Just not big. Is he not in the game?
No, he's not in the game.
Katie, Book, Nurk, and Gordon.
Frank!
Well, at least we got something to root for or against.
If Frank doesn't put him back in, man.
Man, yeah, the chat is saying this is heartbreaking, Flex.
Plus 20,000, guys. This is $2,000 on the line.
I think Grayson's done. He didn't start. He's out of the game. It's a 4-point game. Eric Gordon in, though, which is tough. He could have taken Gordon out.
Gosh. Oh. See, they've gotten very lucky. The Clippers have gone absolutely cold.
Oh man, I don't even care about the game right now. If Grayson does, bro, you know how crazy that is to come up 4 points short of a plus 20,000.
Well, you made that bet before you knew Grayson wasn't starting.
I did.
Yeah, but you benefited from Royce starting.
From Royce starting.
But you only needed
But I
five.
only needed 5 points
You got
from Royce.
15.
I would have
I
done
get
it
it.
backwards. I would have done it backwards. I would have
15
done
and
10. Yeah.
Then you would have hit. But
Then I would have
ifs
hit.
for fifths.
Yeah, we all be drunk.
Like Gerald.
Gerald's had a couple ifs.
Damn, boy. You know, if Gerald was in LA for this game, if Gerald was in the arena for this game,
You would tell him to go yell
oh,
at
I'd
Frank.
be telling G, get over there and trip up Royce or something. Get my man Grayson in the game.
We appreciate all of you guys joining us.
As for, I know if I hit this bet, you'd be sick because
Look,
you got this in the bag.
I'll be happy for you. As long
No,
as
you
No,
won't.
honestly.
That's such
honestly,
horseshit.
no. Honestly,
No, you won't.
anybody but Saul.
All right,
and Lindsay.
I can live there.
If
I
it's
can
not
live
me,
with
I
that.
want it to be you.
I can live with
Flex.
that, though. I can live with that.
And if you had a plus 20,000 bet, you know what? You deserve
you.
it at that point.
I appreciate you, my guy. I appreciate you. Know you're my guy. Let's get three. Let's get three.
I think that just ruined all the Suns chemistry right there.
No,
guys.
no. Let's do it right then. Let's do it right real quick. Bang, bang, bang.
There you go.
All right, now
yeah,
we
but
got
they didn't
it. Now
hit
we
a
got
three,
it.
so I don't know what that does to the
Well, it just
basketball
means they're gonna hit a
uniforms.
three.
Yeah, it means they're
now.
gonna do it. Hey,
We may have just broken them even more.
314 of you in here
Oh.
right now. Katie hits a
Hey.
layup. You hit that like button.
All right,
Suns
here's
can
what
win
I
this
want
game.
now. Here's what I
112,
want now.
106.
I want this so bad right now. I need the Suns to win by 11.
So that it doesn't
Just
So
matter.
that it
doesn't
doesn't
matter?
matter. Because if Grayson missing those shots blew 20,000 from him, be sick. So I want them to run away now. Win by 15, and I would have lost anyway. But if that's the only thing, because Katie just got the point. So that was
Yeah,
Katie
that's
just got
that's
the
the
point.
20.
So yeah.
I gotta look this up. The Clippers have just gone unbelievably cold, which makes sense with who they're playing, but
Yeah. Oh, damn, look at Oh, look at this guy. Look at this guy. This guy's over there behind the back. Plum dog balling.
Got a little bag.
So NBA.com just served me up an ad that I can watch NBA games while I'm on my Peloton. Do you think they know we had the cupcakes earlier?
Probably, bro.
The Clippers
That's
are
interesting. You can watch actual League Pass games on a Peloton now?
Apparently, yes.
Huh.
6 of 17. The
Is Grayson
Clippers
coming
are
back in? Grayson's back in.
Oh, is he?
Holy shit.
Oh, shit.
Holy shit.
Okay, guys, here's the
You
deal.
know what?
Holy
Fine. Give me
shit.
that. At least
4
that,
points
You know,
and an under 11-point
Make
win.
that. Make that. There we go.
Oh, man.
There we go. There we go. We got to keep that score close.
Boston.
Come on, Grayson. Give me a couple free throws and a three, baby boy.
114, 108.
Let's go! Let's go!
Oh, this is
Grayson's in the
fascinating.
corner. Grayson's in the corner just waiting, Book. Damn it, KD, give it to him. Yo,
Damn.
Hold up. Hold up. Hold up. It's a 9-point game now.
Now you're in a weird.
Because you
Now
need the Clippers
I
to
need the
score.
Clippers to keep scoring a little bit. Oh, look at
Oh
spin
my
move.
God.
And one. Oh, damn.
Where is all this coming from? The
Yeah,
Clippers
Book's
went
running the
deep in
clock
bag.
out. He knows this game got too close for comfort.
37% shooting.
Come
for the
on,
Clippers.
Grayson, man. Bunch of jocks, yo. Oh, my God,
Well,
man.
but look at that. It's
Now it doesn't
12,
matter
so now it
anymore.
doesn't matter.
All right, guys. Flex is retiring.
Look. I don't know how to feel about any of this.
Oh, I know how to feel.
Like, atrocious is probably what you should feel. But when
Yeah.
you look at it too, though, Devin and Brad had good games.
Yep. And you are most likely going to win, knock on wood. But still, you're playing a terrible team who doesn't have any of their starters out there. Did Norman Powell play?
Don't believe so.
It's
Norman
a bad
Powell,
game.
has not played. DNP coach's decision.
That's weird.
Zubac as well.
That's weird.
Yeah, but I mean, you look at it. Brad Beal, 9 of 17, 26 points, 4 assists, 5 rebounds. Devin Booker is 12 of 23, so above 50%, 35 points, 4 assists. KD's the only guy that hasn't had the greatest night, but even he picked up from where he was at. He's 10 of 21, 24 points, 9 rebounds, 3 assists. Like,
can we get a Clippers 3 and then some fouls for Grayson, foul on purpose?
It's been bad, but then they've played all right. They're bisolar, like it was said by Ryan in the pregame. I mean, I don't know what they are, who they are.
Here's what they did. They played. This is disrespectful. This is what they did. They sat there and said, we're going to sleepwalk for 42 minutes. And in the last 6 minutes of the game, we're going to actually play.
Yeah.
And that's disrespectful to the game of basketball. It's disrespectful to the people that invest their time. This is just bad, man. Make that, dude. Make that, Plum.
Well, it's also...
and Grayson's going to...
It's also about the worst way you can go into either your playoff or your play-in situation.
Yeah.
They're on a 19-2 run to close us out. Like we said, at about that 6-minute mark, we said, well, I mean, if they went on a 20-0 run or something here, you don't feel any better because they look so bad.
I'm going to say this again, dog. No matter what they did tonight, even if they won by 50, I wasn't going to be, even if they played a perfect game, I wasn't going to be thrilled about this. It's all about the win, man. They got the win. They got it done. It's terrible the way they played. But at this point, man, like it's almost to the point where beggars can't be choosers. This could have been a loss, dog.
Mm-hmm.
With 6 minutes, with about the 8-minute mark, we're down what 4-6?
Yeah, but I mean,
with the 8-minute mark.
Yeah, we're about
to win by probably 20 now.
They're on a 21-2 run.
Yeah, it's crazy, man.
What I was saying though, while you ran off and throwing your hissy fit about your bet, was that you look at least Booker and Beal. And this has actually been pretty good game offensively for both of them, right? Like, my problem is I don't understand, like, with this group. I mean, what are they combined? So
offensively, they were fine. What do you got, 120 points? It was defense.
60, 63, 83, 87 combined from the big three, if I did my math right. Like, so...
Offense wasn't a problem. It was defense. Lack of defense and attention. They just thought the Clippers were going to play dead and come out and not make shots, and they got punched in the mouth all night. Yeah. And then they finally said with the 6-minute mark, okay, let's play a little defense. Let's clamp. Let's step it up. Yeah, and they were lucky enough to pull away. I'm not giving them credit for that. I'm just saying that's what they did.
But I'm like, why not lock in like that in the first half and give yourself a break?
Yeah,
like
that's what logical people would do.
Yeah, like
but this team is illogical.
It's
hard because this is like the classic. You'd have a really, really good team playing a really bad team, and then you hang around with them, and then they turn the gas on, right? But this team has not nearly enough goodwill for the first 3.5 quarters to be like, oh, they're going to just turn it on.
Yeah.
Oh, they're just going to be good.
Yeah,
like, there's no goodwill in that sense.
You're right.
So it's hard to sit through all of that, and then they turn it on because we don't believe that they are that kind of team right now. Yeah. But against a team that's benched, including like Norman Powell and Zubac, didn't play.
Oh, no. Those are guys.
DNPs.
Those are guys that are, I said it, like seven of the top 7 players were out.
Yeah.
Right?
But those guys weren't even injured.
So do you want the Kings to beat the Pelicans tomorrow?
Yeah.
So then you in turn...
No, you're 6, and you got the Wolves at 3.
So and then you have to in turn beat the Kings,
yeah.
Because so they don't move into that 6 spot.
Yeah.
I mean that's the ideal situation.
That's the
and
plan.
then you got to win on Sunday.
Well, Sunday Minnesota's not playing, dog. They're going to be locked into 3 by Sunday. Watch.
I get it, but we also saw the Clippers not play, and they almost blew it. So
that's true.
That's
true. There's no denying that.
Because it'll come down to Sunday at that point, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think
because
so.
you'll be
It could be. If I'm being honest, there is a scenario where it could be over Friday night. There's a scenario where it could be over Friday night.
Do the Pelicans play again on Friday night?
Yeah.
So they play
Thursday and Friday. Yeah. So it could be over Friday night.
So you could wrap it up.
Yeah, if we win.
Wait, hold up. Something's going on. Okay, sorry.
If the Kings beat the Pelicans and then we beat the Kings on Friday and the Pelicans lose to Golden State, it's over. Everything is pretty much set. And then you could just play Isaiah Thomas and Thad Young on.
Yeah. And then you
on
prep.
Sunday. Sorry guys, I ain't trying to diss y'all.
No.
But you're
I
just saying-
I thought there was something going on.
No, I'm
That's
talking about
fine.
I ain't trying to diss Isaiah Thomas and Thad Young.
No, you're just saying those guys that don't get a lot of opportunity would be.
They'll get a chance.
Yeah,
The guys that
play.
Frank loose to the bench.
Yeah.
But okay, so then let's say that plays out like that, and you're sitting there.
No, don't do that. Don't do that.
That's disrespectful. That was disrespectful.
See, why you do
Wesley.
that?
That's what pisses off the basketball god.
Oh, Book likes it.
Oh
Book
yeah,
likes it.
Book likes that because it's been done to us before.
Zion.
And they play. They talked about that with the tournament, right? How teams would like play all the way through the whistle, whatever.
Yeah.
But I don't like that. I don't like that.
124, 108, Suns victory. It wasn't pretty. We got to figure out where it lands on the Buscemi spectrum.
Oh, geez.
Full Buscemi.
I think it is
I
a
don't
full
like
Buscemi.
Buscemis, and I'm fucking signing up. This is a full Buscemi.
I
Okay.
think so.
Okay.
We'll announce it on the post game. So
Yeah.
join us over there on that link here. Give us about 5-10 minutes to get things set up, and we'll meet you over there. We appreciate you joining us
I would love
for
to
the
hear
watch
this.
along, and we will talk to you in the post game, and then see you on Friday for the Kings game as well. No, I'm just saying.
We all silly like the mayor.
We could do a live one with everybody. Yeah, turn it up.